Oh, those fandom menace rejects!
Go fuck yourself! Go fuck yourself!
Gold and silver version, so the manga version and the graphic novel in color. Wait a minute. That's what it like. Shouldn't the cover be on the reverse? Yeah. I mean, oh wait, no, no. Okay, I guess the very front of the page. All right. It's a little kind of weird inversion then if it's reading right to left.
What? Printer backwards. Printer backwards. Printed backwards, printed backwards, or not, printed backwards, or not, printed backwards, or not, left to right, right to left, left to right, right to left, left to right, right to left.
Shouldn't the cover be on the reverse? Reverse? Reverse?
Reverse? Reverse? Tell me if it's true that all the true aliens screwed. Tell me if it's true that all the true aliens screwed. Tell me if it's true that all the true aliens screwed.
Reverse?
Tell me how much you own the Lee and knows the pay was not. Tell me how much you own the Lee and knows the pay was not. Tell me how much you own the Lee and knows the pay was not. Reverse? Comics no manga jet. Comics no manga jet. Comics no manga jet. Comics no manga jet.
And for the grand finale, this is very easy. Everyone sing with me.
Show me the money.
Funds.
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 Show me the money, pussy. 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 Show me the money, pussy.
This is awful!
Sup, man? How you doing? So who are you? You're like Lord Finatra. You know who I am, bro.
Fair enough. Yeah.
I was a customer. I don't really buy Comicsgate books anymore. Comicsgate's dead. So, how many books you bought? How many books you keep?
You gotta hold up, slow.
Yeah, no. We're getting fast and furious, bro. You can come into Comicsgate, and you can be Comicsgate, but you don't have to buy books.
Well, nobody would know, would they?
Well, you can advertise it. You can clout chase. You can be like, hey, look at all the books I bought. You're a clout chaser.
Clout chase. What? Define clout.
Well,
what does clout mean?
I don't know. You tell me, because you're the guy that's always looking for it. Clout, the definition, by Penboy.
Yeah, get rid of fucking Edward. Why is he still even in the back?
Hey, pretty lady.
I don't know what is cloud. Can you elaborate? Know about? Am I right or am I wrong? Can you testify? What is cloud? Baby, don't chase me. Don't chase me no more. What is cloud? Baby, don't chase me. Don't chase me no more. What is cloud? Baby, don't meet me. Don't meet me no more. What is cloud? Can you define it? Define it once more.
The definition, by Penboy.
Get out of here, Pan.
Cloud.
Hasta la vista, baby!
Pan, thank you for introducing yourself to me.
doing here?
What the fuck is this?
I think it was Yana Fui.
I'm not imposter.
I'm voting Yana Fui. Yana Fui, you are highly suspect.
We play among us. We have to discuss, but one is gonna lie, 'cause he's a damn spy. But we don't want to scare, since we want you there. You're see. That's why Matt's fine to kill. Is this guy he's living next to Dubai? Is this guy he's having a liver attack? And this guy is growing and trying to hide. He works for dynamite. Now I can see him, he's trying to love, but must verify his phone. Yeah, he likes threatening people without evidence, and now he's your new best friend. He is on the chat alone. He can't talk. He'll say, no way, I'll stay, you're gay. He think he's smart, but always hide behind to the dress. Betray his friends because he needs to obey. I never want to hear you say, I have a Lord to serve. Is this guy he'll talk shit about you in the end? Is this guy he's just a fat marionette? And this guy he think he is super smart. Nobody by his life. He's just a failed spy.
Go fuck yourself! We're going live!
Many of you know my offense. I need to talk in self-defense. There was sunny days to touch me everywhere. So I was throwing TV and stuff. My boss said it was not enough. He was doing sex and I have money to turn. You have to find another girl to see. I don't want this dance relationship. I tried to escape, he doesn't care. Now I'm scared. He looked me like a feather, more like Santa. I don't want to cause a war, but I want him gone far. But he thinks he's a superstar. But then he started whining, with some crying, and he fired me from jaw. What I did to wrong, you tell well no. You harass me no more.
Sexy lady. Oh, 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 ba, 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 ba. Lean it on, Korea.
This Gina Carano business has got me so angry, Ethan. It's got me so angry. They're cancelling all the greats. Gina Carano, Roseanne Barr, Testify HD. These are all victims. Victims who need our support, Ethan.
Okay. Yeah, I agree. We got to stop canceling Gina Carano, Roseanne Barr. We can cancel Testify HD. I think that makes good sense. You know,
if we have to sacrifice one, I mean, he's the logical choice.
He's the guy to get rid of. And I'll tell you something. I would load him into the trebuchet on behalf of Gina Carano. I would be crying while I did it. Understand? But if it needed to be done, I would be willing to do it. Appreciate it.
What am I doing here? Go fuck yourself. We're going live.
Okay. Hail, Comicsgate.
Sorry, you don't have to tell any jokes. You don't have to tell about fudge.
You should be thanking the consumer. You should be shitting on the consumer. Why are you shitting on the consumer?
I said what in the butt. I said what in the butt.
Fuck CG.
Man, these shows are so boring. We need diversity and inclusion.
Next few weeks, I've gotten many of my campaigns that I've backed.
What the fuck is this? This is awful.
Go fuck yourself. Go fuck yourself. Go fuck yourself. Go fuck yourself. Go fuck yourself.
What's up, Pete?
Some say he's afraid of ducks, and that he's only in the wheelchair because he wants to be. All we know is he's the host with the least amount of legs. It's Testify HD! Good morning, good evening, or good night. Welcome to Testify and Friends?
We're going live.
Good morning, good evening, and good night. Depending on what place in the universe you are right now. I'd like to thank you all for being here. I would like to be a life coach right now. I can't even do that. That is so pathetic to even try to act like I'm going to be inspirational when you're listening to bullshit. You know, I'm going to bring in George.
This is inspirational right here. Take a long look.
Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning.
You know, I have an inspirational message. I like to tell everybody, you know, about being lazy. There's a whole level to being lazy. You know what the number one exercise for lazy people is?
What is it?
Diddly squats.
How do you do diddly squats?
That was actually a good joke. I got it.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I feel like I've been burned. I feel like I've been burned again.
No, there's no way you could have been burned.
I don't know, man.
How do you feel like you've been burned? You know what? You stick your hand in a toaster oven?
Well, here, I'll let you guys discuss really quick. I got to get my head straight really quick. I'll be back.
All right.
Well, sure. Let me explain something as someone that ran for public office, okay? When you come about to being somebody that people don't know intimately, but they know about you, there's a lot of like a bad game of telephone that goes on.
So, like, they see you around and they see you say certain things, and because it's out of context or in the moment, or perhaps you're doing something that's in character, they take that as, you know, God's truth and they run with it. That mutates through gossip into something horrendous, and all of a sudden you're a monster, and all you were trying to do was improve a seaside community. So, a lot of guys, when they get out here on the YouTube game, this is pressure they've never felt before. The last time they had this many eyes on them was in high school or middle school when they tripped and fell down the staircase or stepped in some bubblegum. They've never had this kind of attention in their lives on them, and certainly not this battle for control of their future. Yeah, I can't tell you how many times I was told when I was running for office that don't say this, don't say that. In 20 years, you'll regret it. Don't associate with this person because they're already saying the things that are going to ruin your career in 10 years.
Wow, it sounds like these people are very lazy from the get-go.
Well, it's all in how it works when you arrive on a larger stage than just hanging out with your family and friends. When you start attracting a crowd of people that aren't interested in your personal life, but rather whatever you're saying or the entertainment you're offering, they either start inventing things to justify what you're doing, or they start trying to make sense of it by asking questions, which creates gossip among people who don't know. What's simple to do out here when you're in this kind of attention is to simply keep your head above and say, you know what? People are going to talk, but at the end of the day, I bleed red, they bleed red. We're all human.
Interesting. I see a pattern forming here. So all these people are so lazy. If their mamas are so lazy, it took them 9 months to deliver their joke.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah. So where are these people now?
They're retired.
Oh, they are.
Yeah.
You mean they have no ambition? They have created no product. They have achieved nothing. All they're doing is just living life and waiting for the big end.
Well, yeah. I haven't even started my upswing, and they've already given up and packed it in. So, you know, it's how it goes. When people fight for you, they lose all their energy in their own lives.
Immortality is not their game, is it?
No. Well, the craven need for it, rather, is their game. Seek immortality by riding off of somebody else. 0% of the work and 100% of the glory.
But that's all fleeting.
Well, you know, you want to be able to sit at a bar one day, George, don't you, and say, I made that guy. It is because of me, that guy on TV you see. Yeah, that was me. Don't you want to do that, George? Don't you want that to be your legacy?
No, I envision my legacy to be long after I pass away. Maybe tens of years, hundreds of years later, somebody would be picking up a book that I wrote, and it said,
something you created.
Yeah, and they said, yeah, this is funny. You know, I'm enjoying the humor, or I'm enjoying the vintage of that time era. Who made this? And they would see my name, and my name would be mentioned. It would be brought into their minds. It would be whispered in their mouths, or maybe spoken outright, and I would be remembered long after I would pass. Immortality.
Again, I mean, this is what happens when you create rather than try to leech or latch onto. When you try to domineer another person's life, your own immortality, the key to your legacy, what matters at the end of your own life when the curtain comes down, that is immediately stolen away.
Yes. It's an interesting revelation. Untalked about by many in comics games.
It's a painful revelation, I think. I think a lot of people, when they arrive at the conclusions that we've seen in the past, few years, certainly in the past few days, you end up in a minefield of emotions. And sometimes people take to a stream and decide to process those emotions live, and it gets rather messy.
Yes, and while it's messy and you're still trying to work it out in your head, the question is, what are you doing? Are you fishing or are you eating the fish? You know, I mean, you're expressing your innermost thoughts, and you don't even know what your end game is. You're allowing people inside yourself, inside your vulnerable self. You're giving them a target willingly, while all of us wake up in the morning, put our shields up, and go to battle the moment we step outside the house.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I'm back.
Did you get something for your throat?
No, I'm not. I got my thumb on my, you know, right there, basically. Try to keep it going. But I know I've been streaming a lot the past couple days. But I'm willing to put in this work because we are actually building something.
Yeah.
And we're seeing gains from it now.
We sold over $300 worth of art last night.
And I'm not even gonna, it was awesome. I'm so happy for Gigantic Android. That's great. Anybody we featured on our show where we actually feature them, or we show their product, they have sold on our show. And anybody that I've actually took interest in, where I legitimately support, I would do anything for them. It's just, I've been burned now. I have legitimately been burned.
More than
and
once.
I feel like that's coming now. And I don't like what I'm seeing happening. And I don't know how to go about it right now. I don't have a stupid life coach to go watch on the fucking internet to give me any advice over it. I like listening to the community of people. The community, not specific people. Everybody. And I take everybody's opinion and listen to it. And then I make a decision.
Well,
it's just this crap going on with Finatra now. It's insanity.
It's like I said, a lot of these guys, they've never experienced this kind of pressure before, and having all of these people
heard,
tugging and pulling.
Yeah, I heard, but here's the thing. I've never tugged or pulled Finatra, ever.
No, you don't have to. You don't have to. When I was running for office, they just assigned enemies to me. I didn't have any pre-issue with any of my people I was running against, but all of a sudden I had to start speaking ill of them. I had to start talking about their personal lives rather than what we disagreed on. This is a similar thing that's happening with Finatra. There's probably 1 billion people telling him all these terrible, horrible things and saying your career's over with. It's what happens to these guys.
Puree? Is that how you say? How do you say the name? I don't know how to say it.
Oh,
I did say a name incorrectly.
Puree.
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 Puree. Okay.
Not puree. Puree.
It's touching me near the heart that people don't think I have.
Yeah, you know, it's fascinating, and the pattern that I'm seeing right now, and based on the history, is that people don't appreciate what is brought to them. They have never had to work for it hard, and when something is presented to them without any effort, without any challenge, without any obstacle to overcome, they just take it for granted.
Well, I don't. Here's the other part to it. I don't think Finatra's doing anything wrong. It's just what he's doing right now is wrong, and he's not listening to anybody. But I think he's listening to himself and a certain couple people, and I don't think they're the right people he should be listening to. Now, if he would listen to everybody and then make a decision, I would respect that. I've just seen a pattern. I have seen a pattern of behavior literally in the past 3 to 5 days that I'm going, what the fuck happened to him? It makes no sense.
It's the pressure. It's the pressure.
Okay, I get the pressure part. Think about how much pressure I've had on myself.
But think about where you came from too. Before you came to this thing. That's the important part.
Even I'm taking myself out of that scenario, and I'm putting myself into where he would be, and I'm just going, why are you doing this? Everything was going great. Why are you all of a sudden overnight trying to do a image change when you didn't need to? There was no point. It makes no sense.
Well, you get people that are speaking a similar story, and enough of them that are in a certain circle around you. It sounds pretty convincing. I'm speaking as a former war campaign member that, you get 5 guys and you're the 6th guy, and 5 other guys say yes, and you're thinking no, but you're going to be like, I'll go and say yes so I don't start a fight.
Hello, to me. I sat through that great stream last night. It was so awesome. Thank you. That was fun. I'm sorry. It's a sneaker thing. You have to. I still hope I win. That's all I know. I hope I win. We have a chance. I have a chance to win a pair of Jordans.
Righteous.
Ooh, wow.
Yeah. It was supposed to happen last night, but he decided to drink a entire bottle of Patron on stream within 2 hours.
Oh yeah,
And
he was
he didn't think of the consequences.
Yeah, he was 2 sheets to win.
It was funny though.
Yeah.
It's too bad.
You see his head just above the camera line. I mean,
yeah. In that last one he did where it was on the camera, I saw his eyes and I'm going, I've seen those eyes before. He's toast. He's done. Mr. I can drink 2 bottles of Patron was done.
1 bottle in 2 hours is pretty impressive.
It was. He made the mistake. He did a thing. Here, I'll go into I try to see. Here's the difference between me and a lot of these other guys. I try to look at different communities, different collectors, things like that, stuff that interests people. And I'm going, these sneaker guys. It was actually the Jazz Crab that sent me in there blindly, not knowing anything about what I was getting into, and I'm going, holy crap, these guys are passionate about what they're doing. And it's a huge market, the sneaker, collecting community, and I'm going...
Yeah, they have their own stock market.
They do, actually. And they're very passionate about what they think and say, but there's a lot of cliques, just like in comics, any group you ever try to go into, there are cliques. And there was just some confrontations I was dying laughing at last night. But they decided he was gonna do a stream where you enter $10 and they put you on a wheel, but he needed 40 people to sign up for it.
Raffle.
Okay? Before we spun the wheel to get a pair of these Jordans, and you could pick between the couple different ones he had. And I was there for 3+ hours.
Righteous.
I'm not joking either. But it was fun the entire time. There wasn't a dull moment. That's the best way I can tell you. Even Stu showed up, or Soy Rage, sorry. He showed up even for a minute before he went to work. But he missed the fun part where the explosions happen. It's so simple if you'll focus on something. He took a $10 thing. He wanted to get 40 people. He got up to 29 by the end of the night.
Yep.
Okay, and unfortunately he couldn't hold his head up anymore, and I pretty much knew he was DED technically done. And he finally gave up. But I'm going, these are fun people. Just have fun. Quit listening to all these outside influence shit. Just do your own thing. Take criticism. You have to listen to just about everybody out there. If you don't listen to people and you close yourself off, or you just listen to certain people, you're going to be blind and you have no clue what's really going on around you. And that's what's driving me nuts now. with this Finatra thing. I'm going, what happened to you? I thought you were a lot stronger than this. In the way I'm going about it is, the only thing I have is some stream happened with this gorilla thing that happened, the AR-15 gorilla.
Orangutan.
Orangutan, whatever. Same difference.
Sure.
He didn't know anything about six-gun gorilla. And it offended somebody. He got flack for it. From somebody that he has seen in his chat the entire time that he's been doing something. And actually giving him constructive criticism. Being Spirit Scar, actually. And I think a few other people now have chimed in. Going, you keep talking about all this stuff, but then you say you did this one thing, but you can't hear the criticism now going, I don't even know where I'm going with this, George. Help me out, because I don't want to fucking write off Finatra. I love the guy. I think he's a great guy. Cider, help me. I don't know. George is...
Yeah. Well, when you have a situation like this, right, where somebody is, like Johnny Midnight points out that the other day Finatra had mentioned that his channel had stopped growing, or he had stopped growing, that he had been chasing the YouTube goblin. I think Johnny's comment was. It's a good point. I mean, a lot of these fellas fall into that, where like there's an audience they have, and that audience stabilizes or plateaus, if you like, and they feel that that's the end, that they've made a mistake, and no one else wants to come and watch it. Well, sometimes things get a little static every now and then. Either that.
Here's the thing: is a mistake is fixable.
What is a mistake on YouTube? Showing your nipples? What is a mistake on YouTube?
Showing furry porn.
Yeah, all right, fair enough. Dora the Explorer porn, yeah, that's a mistake. Yeah, that's definitely something you're going to have to explain at some point. But
that happens.
You're at a place right now where this YouTube goblin is screaming, I guess. And,
Jose, I'm sorry, he's part of the sneaker world. Yeah, I've been up the entire time. Sorry, I sleep weird hours.
Sleeps the hours of a bat, but
yeah.
What we've noticed is you just pointed out having this exposure, having this willingness to communicate with people that you know nothing about but want to learn from, and it may not be anything you have a practical need for. It's just fascinating. I know everybody here has gaming channels that they follow, and that's almost totally unrelated to what we do on the Trash Compactor Show. But their type of humor helps influence our humor. We grow and improve by watching these guys that are 4 or 5 million subs, just having fun. They're not rehearsed. They're not scripted. They're having a blast, just goofing off with what they've learned getting to 1 million.
You know, it's interesting you say this. How much before Finatra was influenced by us?
I don't know, and I don't. Here's the thing: I don't care either. I don't want anything from him.
No. I'm not saying want. I'm just curious. You know, where was he? When we were introduced?
When I started really getting into him and following him, it was around 300 some odd subs. I don't know. And I forgot when I started the whole unsub Finatra joke, where I would go on and just do unsub Finatra, where I invested. I'm just going. I would do that in every chat, and I would just put his name out, and everybody knew I was joking when I would do it, and he would get subs. He'd get subs. I would super chat, and I would end it all the time by unsub Finatra. Every time.
Well,
just to keep putting it out there. And I've seen him. He's almost at 1,000 subs now.
Yeah, it clearly worked.
Wait. Why did you do that, Testify?
Because I liked him. He's
Why
entertaining.
did you? What? But wait, what did you like about him?
He entertained me. He was humorous, and I could talk before. I could talk to him. It seemed like.
What do you say about entertainment? That it has to be fun for you, or no one else is having fun.
It has to be natural, and you have to make sure your audience. If you're gonna stream, there's no point of streaming if you're not entertaining an audience.
If you're having fun, your audience
Yeah.
is having fun, right?
Yes. Well, yeah, but here's the thing.
Yeah.
Yes and no with what you just said. Because there's a lot of stuff that I think's hilarious and fun, but I know it would annoy the living shit out of people that watch our stuff. There's a big difference.
I think it's important to note that what attracted you to Finatra was that he was having fun doing what he loved, and that came through to his audience, and that came through to you. So you wanted to help him grow. You wanted to do everything in your power to assist him in the improvement of what he was doing on YouTube so that he could grow, not because you wanted him to chase the YouTube goblin, but because you wanted more people to see him having fun.
Fun. Yeah, that was it. There was no more. There was nothing more to any of this.
That's all
And
it
I
ever
hope
is.
And here's the other part. I hope we can get back to that spot. But something changed with him. I don't know what it is. And I don't know how to get to him, to talk to him at least. And I would rather do it actually openly so everybody hears it. So it doesn't look like it's a backroom chat. Because I would just tell him. It's like you need a slap against the side of your head. Going, what are you doing? Everything's fine. Why are you flipping out? Don't change anything you're doing right now. That's what I don't get. Thank you, Kriegaloo, by the way. No, never give money for K-Lug sufferance. But thank you, though. We appreciate it.
Well,
look who's here.
Yo, Testify, I have a question.
Okay.
Can you give me like the TLDR on this Finatra stuff? Because I feel like I missed something here.
I would rather one of the either George or Cider give it to you.
Cider, give it to me.
We've been watching Finatra for quite a while now. I'm a big fan of his CG City. I've named a few locations there, and slowly we've watched Finatra become more stressed out. He feels in the past week recently, he's been expressing vocally that he feels. I think today he talked about old pizza boxes, and I guess that was a reference for his environment. And that's he's talking very, very like a person who's been forced into a corner. We've seen this time and time again that if Testify is a regular person on the show, there's a group of people that come into that person, the show host's DMs or conversations, and starts illustrating that Testify is this, that, and the next thing. The Admiral Doom joke is apparently something that is grinding some people into dust. And as a neutral party like Finatra is, he doesn't want to come down and chop anybody's head off. He wants to make music and laugh at dumb shit like the rest of us. He hears that, and he hears the qualms of these people that are being ground down over a man that told Testify he rapes goats, right? So making that joke about a dead guy that accused another person of raping goats, that's I don't know. I think it's giggle worthy. But,
it's no big deal. I mean, the dude said something gross, and so Testify's like, haha, he died. Like it's the same thing, really.
Right. And my theory is that as you arrive at a certain level of celebrity, as you know, you end up with a ton of people jerking at your tailcoats all the time. Like, no, don't do this. Don't do that. Don't talk to this person. I talked to this person 6 years ago, and they said this thing, so you shouldn't talk to them because they'll destroy your career. It's a never-ending cycle of psychos tearing you down, trying to build you up. So some dudes have never experienced that, and that's my theory of where Finatra's at, is that he's got a billion people screaming at him, and he just doesn't know what to do with it.
Yeah, because like this is something I said before, with success being sometimes harder, probably most of the time harder to handle than failure, is you got a bunch of people telling you, you got to do this, you got to do that. And sometimes you listen to the wrong people, and then you got to find your way back to that path that originally got you success.
No,
There's always something to be said about a gut feeling.
You're not wrong at all right now. And this isn't a joking thing that's going on right now. I'm legitimately kind of. Have you guys heard me rattled on a stream before?
No.
Okay, I'm not joking. I'm going. I love the guy. I'm going, I have never told the guy what to do, or actually, I'm sorry, not what to do, suggested what to do, but I've never told him ever who to talk to, who not to talk to, things like that. I would never do that to someone. And it really seems like that's what's going on because of the couple situations we've had in our little inner working or group, whatever you want to call us. We've got him burned. And I feel the same exact thing going on right now.
So
And
what's
it's
what's
bugging
like
me.
the life coach thing?
What do you mean the life coach?
Like, I think on the last stream I was on with you guys, or maybe it was one of the last couple ones, you guys said something about like Finatra's listening to a life coach or something. You guys are making some jokes about it. I'm not sure. Like,
Oh, here, I'll show you.
He's-
This is what it is.
He's
Let me-
he's looking for meaning.
Here, I'll find it really quick. Hold on.
he's looking for meaning for what, George?
How his existence, his current situation is, and why can it be better? That's what I surmise from this.
Oh, well, I don't really know anything about his situation, so I don't really know.
Well, when you
I
get
don't either.
cornered, well, when you get cornered like this, you seek that sort of fortune cookie advice that kind of fits every situation. Something to calm the storm, something to hold on to when you're just in a maelstrom of people yelling at you. You're trying to figure out where to
I'm gonna
plant
give
your flag.
We'll do this for 1 minute. This is the life coach thing. These are his friends.
Okay.
Sweats and Steve. The Steve guy, this guy right here, he was the guy that was asking me about if I ever saw my parents have sex on a stream. And he's trying to be an inspirational speaker.
Okay. Then.
Okay. But just listen.
People would come into my DMs and like, hey, I'm going through this situation. Like, how can I really show up confidently? Or, hey, I'm working this job and I know that I can add more value. How can I show up more confidently? And just by having those conversations and working with a coach myself, because to me,
Okay, he's listening to a life coach that has a coach.
Wait a minute, what?
He just said that.
Yeah.
This is
They
what I'm
turned-
trying to show him. It's you're listening to fucking people that are so
Messed up.
Wait a minute,
Messed
they
up.
turned confidence into a pyramid scheme?
Yes. That's what
Wow.
it is. And
Wow.
he doesn't see it.
It's a Russian nesting doll of feel good about yourself.
Yeah.
Huh.
So Finatra's basically having some sort of crisis right now, and he's acting differently. Is what is going on, or
The past, we're going on 4 days now. I have seen a change in the way he has talked to me, the way he's interacted with me, in the way he's talking even. Not even with me. I'm talking about when I've seen him go
like
on
on his
things.
streams?
Yeah, when he's gone on to streams, when I'm not even there, and I've seen him on there. And it's, oh, it's so great. We got to be so, uppity. It just, and I'm going, you are so full of shit and coming off ingenuine. People can see through shit real easy. You're defeating the purpose of what you're trying to do right now.
And so people are like, you think people are telling him like not to associate with you, or
No, I don't think, I don't know. I don't know.
I'm not gonna lie. I had one person tell me that, and so I was like, okay. But then that person still stuck around anyways, so I don't think they have a problem with you anymore. It was one of my regulars was like, "You'll keep the customers away if you bring Testify on again." I was like, "All right, man, I hear you," but I still brought you on, and he's still around.
I
so
still hate you, Nasser, but we at least talk.
we get along now.
We talk. We're good.
This is great advice.
Pirate 012. I was gonna read it.
Oh, go ahead. There you go.
Says, I would never take advice from someone who is doing better than me in looks, money, and personality. None of those men seem to have any.
Surprise.
Men or women. Men or women. It's just, it's one of these things where I'm going, all I've ever told him to do is just have fun, do your own thing. And I've said this, how many people have I said this to, Cider? Quite a few, I think.
I mean, every person you've come across where you do your shtick with them, you've told them either on air or off that I like it when you're having fun and I want to have fun with you. Let's grow together. It's been your message.
But here's the other part. I'm not asking for anything.
Yeah, that's I think what spooks people. I think that's what spooks people is that you're not out to have any grand getification out of it. You're just out here to have fun. I think that
that's all it is.
Matt
A lot,
C brought up. Whoop, go ahead.
a lot of people when they get a helping hand in any fashion, they're always looking for what's in it for you. That you're doing this
Well,
for me.
or in Finatra's case, he doesn't like to do things where he doesn't feel like he's equaling the energy that someone else is putting in. Like you said, when you wanted to talk to him about stuff, he was worried he would let you down. And this is the character of Finatra. He's at a point in his life where he feels like he's unworthy. And that comes from having not millions of people, but a handful of people screaming in your ear, telling you what to do. You start questioning your own decisions, and all of a sudden you arrive at a point of insecurity. You're standing looking at like 1% and 2% milk, asking yourself, what the fuck, even though you're a fan of whole milk. That's where you're at.
I actually like 2% milk. Actually, no, I like almond milk.
There you go. Right?
Almond milk is where it's
I
at.
have a question for you, Nasser, really quick.
Yeah.
You're on Twitter, correct?
Yeah.
How many tweet impressions do you have right now in your analytics?
I have not checked that.
Here's the thing. The reason why I'm asking you is I just checked mine yesterday, and I hadn't in months, and I'm astonished by what I saw.
Can I find this on Twitter, or is it some other website?
Yeah, you go to Twitter, you go into your whatever it is. What the hell is it called?
What do I click on? Do I click on more?
More, and there's analytics.
Oh, analytics. I see it.
Yeah.
Okay. 140,000 impressions.
Okay. And here's the thing. You're way more well-known than me, and I'm not trying to take anything away from you. I was astonished yesterday when I saw this. And I'm down. 147,000.
Oof.
And I'm going, what the fuck?
I actually just went up. It must be from having the return, like because it said 58.5% increase. So yeah, I think it's like the return to CG has definitely got my analytics going back up.
Well, it probably does. But here's the other part. See, I'm down.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm not going to do? I'm not going to chase a number. I'm just going to keep doing what I'm doing. It's you can't chase something. You got to keep doing what you're doing, and when you become stale, you got to be able to know when you're becoming stale.
I'm sharing my analytics if you want to take a look at this. I think I've looked at this like one other time, and that was like 3 years ago.
Look at that. He took all your Twitter clout. Look at that. It's like right out of you.
Yeah. All right. Okay. 28-day summary. 352 tweets. 140,000 impressions. Almost 6,000 profile visits. 536 mentions. We went down 11 followers. That's kind of weird because I went up followers. But
the thing is this: they're going to go up and down no matter what.
Yeah.
If you chase that number right there, that's what I'm trying to get out to. If he's listening, and I think he probably is, Finatra,
or anybody that needs to hear it,
I recommend you come in here and let's just talk. I tried to go on your stream and talk, but you let a fucking furry on there with a guy with a goddamn Lady Liberty thing with a ball gag on with an avatar, and you thought it was entertaining for some reason, or your comfort zone, I guess. Is that what the word is? I have no clue. It made no sense. The guy was creepy as fuck. And you had him on there. I would have told you all this on your show.
But look at this. December was 185,000 impressions.
185? Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's amazing if you actually go through and you're like, that many people saw this stuff?
Right.
I just want to highlight a couple things that have popped up in the chat.
Well, Velned, you diva. Damn you. But good work. You do always put out the thing. No, I don't want to stream snipe you. I'm legitimately upset with you. You did your 3+ hours. I sat in your back room even in StreamYards for over an hour and you brought those fucking wackos on and let them just ramble on with fake numbers and the problem with CG.
Wait, who do you let on?
He let on these guys, and they're looking at comicsgate.org where the numbers are skewed. And they're biased. And he's trying to compare where, like, what I would call, what did we call it? The celebrity tier? Is that what you told me to use?
Yeah, celebrity, yeah.
Yeah, you have Ethan, John, Zach. I'll even put Cecil there, even though he still hasn't got a book out yet, but it's gonna come out.
The Iron Man Cats guy.
You know, it's just all these guys that are, $100,000+, and then the tier below it is $50,000 to $70,000 less. There's a reason. They had an established career before. So why are you looking at these fucking numbers analytically like that? They don't match. There's no point. This is the
They
problem.
had a career before, and they understand how to do this so much better than everybody else. Like with being entertaining and all that stuff.
Some of them do. Some of them do. Some of them do.
This whole thing is brand new. This whole thing is brand new. Everybody's stumbling over it, right? If anybody out there's listening that was thinking that comparing themselves to the higher end of the crowdfunding group is a good idea, don't. What you want to look at is Cayman America. It starts from a grassroots, and it's growing. These other guys, they had celebrity. They rode off of being blacklisted. They rode off of the political movement. They rode off of a lot of issues that grew out of their particular profession. They had that going for them. That built their large campaigns, right? So us that are just regular dudes, we're out here just building it up. There's no need to look at these giants that arrived as giants and start comparing ourselves to them.
No need. The thing is this: you're not. I don't want to say you're not on their level, but in what's the word? In a business atmosphere.
As far as celebrity's concerned, we'll just leave it there.
You're not on their level yet. You've got to build.
Yeah. It takes time. 26 years, 27 years Ethan had to put into this. I mean, for God's sake.
It's not even that. I'm not focused on Ethan. I'm talking about there's a lot of guys that have been in this. They just don't know how to market themselves correctly. Let's look at a perfect example. Adam Post. Do you think he would survive by himself without EBS?
No.
Okay.
He was done when the margins issue happened. Then Ethan pulled him up out of the gutter and said, "I'll use you again."
Because he's his friend, and I respect that. He's his friend, and he's trying to help him. But Ethan even said, he goes, "What the fuck were you doing on this?" I remember that. I listened to it. I'm going, it's a no-brainer. It's like, what were you thinking, Adam? But I'm just going, you can't compare somebody that's just starting to where the $100,000 campaigns are. You can't. There's no point of it. Focus on yourself. Don't worry about your fucking numbers and analytics. Get your book out, get in front of an audience, and get purchases. It's not hard. You just got to know how to do it right. And if you need somebody to help you do it, take their advice. Do it.
Right. Back at the ranch. This is ultimately the message we're trying to give Finatra is, when you're doing your thing, it's better than trying to do everybody's thing. Trying to make everybody happy is impossible. He knows that. It's just, you've never experienced this kind of attention. Once you arrive at a certain level of celebrity, it's very, very overwhelming to have all these people yelling at you. And they're very passionate.
Here's the thing. I thought in a way Spirit Scar was ribbing him yesterday. A little bit when he was doing our thing, when he was on here. And apparently something happened with Finatra and him before that. I didn't see it. I have no clue what happened. But after I'm analyzing it and going, wait a minute, he's right. All he's doing is just Jack Show. He's taking clips of Jack Show. That's it. He's very singular. He's not branching out.
I would argue that the fun really isn't there. He's, those past couple of weeks, he's seemed to come off really stressed and annoyed a lot, and the fun kind of zapped out of it there. And that again, that's what
I'll
happens.
give you another example. Of this. Well, the guy that was doing the cartoons for Ethan, the animation, not cartoons.
Oh, is that
Camel
the
Moon.
Hail Salad?
Moon.
Dude?
Camel Moon, yeah, Hail Salad. He was doing them almost weekly, and then it turned bi-weekly, monthly, 3 months. They would one episode, not all the time. It's because there was no content. It becomes stale. And I think Ethan knows that now, because I see what he's doing, and it seems like something's changing. But I'm going,
What you
these
mean?
guys get set in their ways, and they don't know how to adapt.
What's changing, you said?
Define what?
No, like you just said, I see what Ethan's doing now, and he's changing. And then you went on.
I think he's trying to go back to the way he was doing things before. He was going on smaller shows. He would appear in there.
Oh, I gotcha.
Have fun, laugh, but then he would do the same thing on his channel that he's been doing. But he wasn't doing that before.
Well,
I think he's trying to get out and get away from the minutia. Basically.
Matt C. pointed out earlier that, Comicsgate is probably in the best position it's been, at least in quite a while. It's
100%
decentralized. Yeah, it's decentralized, and everybody has to figure it out for themselves.
It's the best it's ever been because I came back.
Well, there you go.
And
Now,
I restored balance. I restored balance to CG.
No, not you. Unfortunately. And I'm not even in Comicsgate. I can't be until I can get Mike Miller in it. Unfortunately, that's my problem.
That's tough. I'm still trying to get Mike back too.
All I no, that was my ultimatum. That's the only way I can get back at Comicsgate, according to Ethan.
Oof.
I have to get Mike Miller to actually say on his stream publicly that he's in Comicsgate again, and I don't think it's happening anytime soon. But we'll see what happens. My thing though, I've seen with Comicsgate over the years, I've been watching this since 2016, 17, I think it was now. I wasn't on stream.
I thought you were new.
No, I've been watching this. I've been a mod
Oh, so
in
you were
Ethan's
there.
channel.
So you were there for my whole arc.
I have been a mod in Ethan's channel since 2017.
Yep.
And I still am.
Mm-hmm.
I don't advertise it. I just said it here because I do it as a joke just to tell people. But I'm going, I've been around. I've seen all this stuff. I've been watching it. And I'm going, it's been, okay, Ethan was helping. He got shafted because of these failures. I see why he's got his guard up now. Then he took his friends that he knows personally. And a few of his friends now have fucked him over. AKA Adam, well, not fucked him over. Adam Post, the margin gate thing. That was just horrible. And it made him look bad. His guard's up. I get it. That's why he's not willing just to let anybody onto his show anymore.
Again, this is great. It's great to have people figuring out for themselves, because look at the awesome stuff that has just cropped up with people trying to figure out how to be louder than the dull roar of Twitter. It's been pretty great. I've enjoyed it.
Right.
Yeah.
Right, like my channel.
I'm going, this
Sure,
is
man.
probably the most CG you're going to see me talk for a while now.
But this is the spirit. This is the spirit we want to
out of it.
This is the spirit we want to impress on Finatra, though, right? That this is a decentralized thing now where everybody's figuring it out. It's okay to plateau. It's okay, and then to grow exponentially again when you just have this new thing that comes to your mind, or you spot something you want to do. The number chasing, the stressing out over people screaming in your ear is constantly what destroys these people. It's constantly what destroys them.
AKA Liam Gray.
And I'll say this because I won't get into why I know this, but from a very raw perspective, nothing in this life matters more than your own sense of personal strength. Wherever you plant your flag, plant it and stand by it with all your fucking might.
Okay, that was a little gay.
No, it wasn't gay. I understand what he meant, but here's the other part to it. Also know to move your flag if you know you're wrong. That's the thing. I see a lot of these guys. They don't want to say, "I was wrong." There's nothing wrong. There is nothing wrong with saying you're wrong. If it's clear as day, you're fucking wrong. That's what it drives me up the wall with some people. They're so hard-headed.
It depends on what your values are. If you value being superior, then yeah, you're going to fight about it. But if your values are just being a man that bleeds red like everybody else, then yeah, you're going to be affable and you're going to be open to people explaining things that you didn't know before to you.
By the way, I think the 40 people that are watching right now, we appreciate it much.
One thing before I pop out again is that a lot of these Comicsgate creators, they take stuff way too seriously.
Yes.
They can't take criticism, and they can't adjust, trying to understand the criticism. And Nasser, I appreciate you had unblocked me to such a degree. I bought your books.
Thank you.
And
No,
I will be.
no,
And I will be,
why did you buy his books?
Because he unblocked me. That showed a great character improvement, and I saw his work. I read it, and I thought it was terrific. I would do the same thing with Liam. If he unblocked me, I would have bought Xenotype, but he didn't.
You know what's funny is you just said, when you just brought up Liam, George.
Yes.
What did I say in our Discord when all this crap came up with the whole thing with the sexual harassment? What did I say in there?
Yeah,
how I could probably help him.
Yeah, you said that, and you also said that this pattern will persist. There'll probably be more.
Yeah.
And but through the obstacles, you said I can still help him, but if he only is able to listen. And that's the problem with a lot of creators in comics.
You're gonna get whapped over. He's gonna get whapped over the head over and over and over again right now.
Yeah.
Because there's more coming out.
And
this isn't the first one.
There is, and I'm sad about that.
And the way I explained it in our Discord, how to deal with it, was Liam, just jump out in front of it and say, "I fucked up."
Yeah.
That's what you have to do.
Absolutely.
And the thing is this, you're not going to convince everybody to like you, support you, or anything, but if you at least come out and do that, you might have a chance at reconciliation.
And
he's not. What did they do? What did he do? He doubled down and blamed the other person.
That's right.
Triple down, actually, now.
It's you can't do anything about it. You just have to watch this seemingly quote unquote train wreck actually continue until it's done.
George cut out again. I don't know what's up with him.
Canadian internet.
It's just I see a lot of you guys that are creators that are great. You do great things. You just don't know how to market yourselves correctly. Not you and Nasser. Everybody but Nasser.
You tell me I don't do one thing that's good.
Well, your eyebrows are good.
Are they really?
Yeah, look at them.
Very expressive.
They're very expressive. Look at those things.
We definitely know how you're feeling about things. We definitely know.
No, it drives me nuts because I'm going, like with the Quaff that we're doing his stuff with, putting out his book, or not. We're not. We have nothing to do with it. No attachment, nothing. We just like it.
Well, Stu helped him structure his campaign page. Page, not the information on it, just how it looks when you arrive at it and how many tiers to have and what the tiers should consist of. Everything else about this presentation has been entirely with the Quaff and his passion.
On him. And all it's been is just trying to tell him, get him to figure out, be comfortable in front of people when he talks. And also, find the right places to go try to sell your book. Quit sitting on these damn CG streams where it's 20 or not 20. I'm sorry,
10.
We'll go with we'll go with a non StreamYards where they bought it. A 6-person stream with 1 person watching.
Yeah, riveting.
And the 1 person is the person running the stream usually in the chat. What's the point?
Yeah,
You got to
a
pick your
lot of these
places.
people, a lot of these people are just trying to sell to the same group over and over, and I think more creators need to start doing different things to bring people in. I mean, it could be tough though, because especially when you already establish yourself with like the whole comics audience. Like, if I do a comic book video, I know it's going to get views, and if I try to do different videos to bring in new people, like, it gets 30. Like, one of my best videos, I think I did, and not to shill, but I did a video recently. I was talking about Double Indemnity. I watched the movie and then I read the book, and I did a comparison of the two. And I was actually like really excited to discuss them. And I did this video and it got like 32 views, and I was like, oh well. And then I just did a review about John De La Rosa's book. Again, not to shill. I just did a review of his book AI Wars, and it got 100 views. And I'm just like, come on, like, it's always gonna like. I'm just saying, like, when you establish yourself with comic people, it's hard to like suddenly find new people on, you know, with your same channel, because, you know, if you do a comic video or a CG video, it's going to get a lot of views versus trying to bring in new people. It's really difficult to do that.
I'll let you in on a secret. It's all in the thumbnail. Truthfully, it's all in the thumbnail. People usually aren't looking at the screen name.
I didn't do a thumbnail for either.
Well, that's what it is. It's in the thumbnail. That's the thing, though.
Have you ever if you ever go look at a trash compactor show, the thumbnail never matches anything we talk about.
Absolutely nothing to do with it.
But they're fun. Absolutely nothing.
That the natural human inclination is to look at an image. And so when they see that, they're like, oh, okay, this is something I'm either familiar with or have an interest in, or pretty colors. You know, that happens too. So,
by the way, just an update. We're up to 9 fake Testify Twitter accounts now.
Beautiful.
It's awesome.
But yellow is a very important color to use. It's eye-catching. A lot of the YouTube thumbnail tutorials talk about using yellow as a font. So you want to make some dynamic thumbnails, make sure to use bright, bold, yellow font.
Not gonna lie, yellow is probably like my least favorite color.
Yeah, it's everybody's least favorite one. That's why it sticks out.
Do you see how if you ever see a stream, you'll see that stupid yellow triangle when I'm on it.
Huh.
Even
You're
if
right,
I'm
it
not
does
saying
stick
anything.
outsider. I didn't think of that till now. Till you said
It does.
that.
It's your brain automatically looks at that. It sees it, identifies it. Just about any color it's up against, your brain's like, what the fuck is that yellow shit?
It is.
Yeah,
No.
yellow and orange. I just always hated those colors.
Yep. When you
I like the blues and greens.
When you push Testify's yellow against like a deep teal, it really explodes. So remember that when you're making those things. You can look at like the movie posters are a good idea of studying the color and thumbnails.
Velned, I recommend you follow every fake Testify account, but just know if it's not BH Entertainment is Entertain.com, that's my name on there. It's not me. BH Entertain.com. That's my Twitter account. If you don't see it coming from there, it's not me.
You know, if you want a quick look, if Cider Hype is not a mutual with that Testify account you're talking to, it's not real.
Exactly. It's just
so
my big thing right now is I'm going like with Finatra. He has everything going for him, and he's trying to do. It's like he thinks he needs to change something right now. Why? If I can get that answer, if I could get that answer from him, I'd feel better. But I can't talk to him.
Well, I'm just going to tell you, it's lots of people talking to him. That's just the attitude I see there.
It's the behavior we have seen happen with other stuff that's gone on with us.
That's
I agree with you. I don't know if that's true though, but it's just, what are you doing, man? You got everything going good for you. Why are you overthinking shit? Do your stupid city simulator stream. They're fun. It's just you playing a game and interacting with your chat. That's it. And
That's
they're
why I
giving you
love it.
interaction back.
I love giving him shit about his like psychotic way of laying out a city.
Yeah. I'm like, I had a statue built for me, and it was the only thing standing after the apocalypse came on it.
Whap, whap.
I liked it. I thought that was cool, actually.
Yeah, well, I was gonna say that's pretty telling, isn't it?
No.
Even a PlayStation likes you for all the shit you talk about them.
Fuck PlayStation.
See?
Anybody that has a PlayStation should jump.
Bro, I have a PlayStation,
Yeah, you're a Sony pony too, huh?
but I also have an Xbox.
Well, okay, I'll give you that. You're at least.
They're actually not even mine; they're my brother's actually, but I use them.
Oh wow.
I use my Xbox as a media center. That's it.
That's
I don't
basically what
play
we
any
use ours
games
for
on it.
all our movies back there. We just put them into the Xbox.
Yep, it's a way to use it. But
Yeah,
if anybody wants to come on and talk, I'd love to hear their opinion on it. There's still 35 people watching. I'm not trying to shit on Finatra, but I don't know what we sat through. How many hours of him just babbling?
Nah, what really stood out to me was the Dora porn. I
and then he-
can't get by that.
Wait, what now?
He was playing
Dora porn.
There was Dora porn on. He had.
Let's be
furry
clear.
porn on.
It was a voluptuous Dora the Explorer that was fully clothed with a monkey Cecil. I assume that's whatever her monkey companion's name, Boots. I believe that was Boots in Cecil adornment. That was incredibly disturbing. Incredibly. More so than the furry about to perform a prostate exam on another furry.
Yeah.
The Dora thing really fucking bothered me. That really fucking bothers me.
And he kept it on there, not like it was a joke. They were analyzing.
He went back to it. After he knew he was wrong, he went back to it.
I'm like, what are you doing, man? And here now, I'll give you the one thing that really set me off. He listened to what I told him about take one, maybe two campaigns if you want to feature them and show them and try to sell them on a stream. Do that. That's it. Don't try to do any more than that, because all you're going to do is confuse the fuck out of people. The one guy he brought on came on and they're talking, and what did he say? He said that he hired Smiling Bandito, who is the best
Smiling
writer.
Bandito? Of all people?
He hired Smiling Bandito, who is the best writer in all of CG.
Oh my goodness.
And Finatra didn't. He's like, oh yeah, he's cool. Yeah, that's great. And I'm going, after all he's done?
Bro, Bandito, if I saw that dude, I'm not even kidding, dude. I'd break his nose. He was sending people around these doctor DMs of me saying disgusting criminal things.
But here's
I think he did the same to you, didn't he?
He went on for 50 minutes. And I just pointed out, I'm going, it's been 50 minutes. Nobody knows what that guy's name is that was talking, the guy he was supposedly interviewing. Nobody knows the book name because he's just babbling.
Dude, you know, I watched a couple minutes of Finatra's stream this morning as I was getting down here to start writing, and I did a couple other things first, but I was listening to a few minutes of it, and the dude he has on gets on, and he's like, yeah, my company has a few IPs, and this IP that we're going to sell first is like our hardest IP to sell. And I'm like, bro, why are you talking about all your books as IPs? Nobody listening is like, oh, I can't wait to buy that IP. No, just say like, we have a few different books and blah, blah, blah. Like, nobody cares that you have an IP.
Yeah.
Also, Finatra just sent me this link. So I don't know if he's like, if he wants to explain.
He's trying. No, he's trying to get you, because you're on here, to go into. He's probably still streaming. He wants us to cross stream like we did the last time, but he doesn't get what he did today. It's different than that other time we did it. He fucked up. He legitimately, the thing with the war campaign. I'm going, Smiling Bandito is in the war campaign. They are known doxers. They are backer doxer info. They have given backer.
Yeah,
info
Moss
out.
posted pictures of my house back in November.
Yeah. And I'm going, you just featured a guy that, and he said he's the greatest writer in CG on your stream. He said that. And I'm going, and he didn't give it any pushback, knowing what he knows about him. And I'm going, what are you doing, man?
You got to throw out the whole channel now.
No, I
Sorry,
won't. No, I
Sinatra.
won't. The thing is this: I like the guy. I think he fucked up, and I think he's in some weird spot. But I sat in his back stream yards for over an hour plus, and he wouldn't bring me on. He brought on, what was it, Billy Basco?
I like Billy.
Yeah, but the thing is, they were looking at furry porn.
Oh, well, yeah, that's true. The little.
Yeah. What was the guy that brought up well, it was Billy Basco and the one, what the hell was the guy's name? With the Lady Liberty with a ball gag in its mouth.
I don't know.
Checkpoint.
That's who he wanted to talk to. I was sitting there going, I'm still here. I even typed in the YouTube chat where everybody could see it going, I'm still in the back.
Wow, I never even made you wait an hour, dude.
No, it was just, I'm going, I gave the guy every opportunity and just shit on me. And I'm going, what are you doing, man? If you're having an issue in your life, fine. But you're going about it totally the wrong way. You're throwing it all away right now. And it's like when I invest in some time in somebody, and even though it's internet time, it means nothing. I've given some money for super chats with his name on it to try to get him exposure even. That means nothing. It's just, I feel like I got shit on again. It's the same thing that happened with Snowdub with me. It's the same thing that happened with War Campaign with me. Never asked anything from any of them. Anything.
You were even promised War Campaign store credit.
I was promised War Campaign store credit, but I didn't ask for it.
Nope.
It's one of those things. Critical Blast, if you're available, I saw you were in the chat just now. I'd love to get your opinion on this because you've been around this and seen this stuff. But I'm not trying to harp on the guy. I really am not. Because I actually legitimately do like Sinatra. A lot. And it just seems like he's hanging out with these people that want to be life coaches. And he even stated that I'm going to be a life coach. I'm going to be motivational speaker. And I'm going, you don't know how to motivate. For one.
Man, nobody needs a life coach.
Some people need a pick-me-up. I don't think they need a life coach.
Yeah, you might need somebody to encourage you, but like, bro, if you like, I don't know, man. Like, I think we all know what we need to improve on or what we want to do, and I mean, I don't think we need like some coach to be like, you know, you got to do this like every day, like telling you what to do, like. You gotta work for it. You gotta want to do whatever it is.
To give a breaker. Okay, hello, Lionart. How are you doing?
Hello.
Hi.
I'm fine. Would you like to see some line art?
Not really, but I'll show it.
I would love to.
All right, let's get this over with. Oh God.
What do you think of this? Now, hang on.
What are we looking at?
Oh no. Oh no, it's a male. Oh no!
Why does it have a fifth leg? I don't understand. I'm confused. What's that?
That's its socks.
Oh.
You guys like socks, right?
Oh
No,
God.
not really.
Well, that's a sock.
It's a sock. Oh man.
Do you have another one?
That's all the line art I have right now.
Okay.
I thought that would be enough.
Yeah.
All right. Who's got some bleach? I need to pour some bleach into my eyes.
Thank you for appreciating the line art, though.
I did, and I'm gonna be traumatized for about another week now. Thank you, Lionart.
Oh my goodness.
Hello,
Well,
RJ.
I guess it's time to just stab him out.
No, don't do that. Don't play with a knife. I'm afraid you're gonna hurt yourself.
I'm not that stupid.
I didn't
Just a
say
little
you're that
dumb.
stupid. I just don't want you to hurt yourself by accident.
Oh gosh. Facial scars look cool in comics, not so much in real life.
Yeah, they're permanent.
Yeah, they're pretty permanent, wouldn't you know?
Yeah.
You lose an eye, nobody gets one of those cool glowing things like Cable has.
Right. That is true. Well, I don't even know. Nowadays, can you make a fake one? I saw the other day for a, because everybody has to wear these stupid masks when you go into a public place for whatever reason.
Right.
I saw somebody actually make a how to make your own Darth Vader facial mask. The whole front face looks like the Darth Vader mask, except for the eye. Your eyes are exposed, but it looks like the Darth Vader mask. I was like, that's cool. If you're gonna do it, have fun with it at least.
Yeah, everybody cosplay.
No, I don't think it's cosplay. Not that one. I think it's just going fuck you because you have to wear a stupid mask.
I want to get these thin masks that have double straps on each side. So, so instead of one set of ear straps, it's got two, just so people think you're wearing two masks and they don't try to enforce you to.
I haven't seen that yet.
Wait, Critical Blast, isn't this the racist dude?
Yeah, that's me, I guess. What? I've watched NASCAR sometimes.
I've been to a NASCAR race.
Nothing is more boring than that.
Surprisingly, if you go to it live, it's actually not as boring as you think. Surprisingly, because I used to think the same thing. It's not fun on TV, but it's fun in person. Because there's a chance you could die.
As a fan.
Yeah. Those wrecks when they actually crash into the wall, you could die actually even with all the barriers and shit they got.
All right, I'm going.
Where are you going?
To one of those races.
Oh, they're fun, man.
So I could die.
I'd try it once. Just try it once. Don't go to an indie race though. Indie racing is boring as beyond boring. They can't hit each other. If they do, they're dead pretty much. I've been in one of those too. RJ, have you heard anything we've been talking about?
I came in. I mean, I'm sitting here listening in the background. I'm getting our new Bombshell of the Month article prepped for tomorrow. I'm fighting a copyright claim on Facebook because I put a jib jab video in our LCS stream last night that I had made, and Warner Brothers saying, "Hey, that's our music." I'm like, "The jib jab is distributing the damn thing to millions of people." So I don't know quite what happened. I heard Sinatra. I heard fuzzy porn. I'm like, I better probably listen a little closer here because
give him a quick synopsis. Just
give me the Reader's Digest.
We've been noticing over the past couple of weeks that Sinatra's been having some issues. He's been losing a lot of fun. He's been acting a little stressed out. He's been very annoyed lately. In particular, the past 2 days have been quite explosive. And yesterday he had a bit of a throwdown with Spirit Scar during our morning stream, where Spirit Scar pointed out that he's been pretty much pulling most of his inspiration from the Jax show and the celebrity end of CG. Not in a manner to say you should be doing songs about me. He was pointing out to Sinatra that it just seems old, seems a bit stale these days. And it would seem that criticism cut really deep. So the other thing to pair with this is that it would appear he's on the same track that Mr. Snowdub was on, and that a group of people are screaming in his ear, and it has put him in a position where he must decide for himself what his values are. And as usual, Testify comes up as being the biggest problem. I've noticed lately he's been quite hung up about the Admiral Doom joke. Now, we know that there's a group of people that are being ground into dust by that joke, and you can suspect that they're all up in his DMs screaming their heads off about it, too.
That was the Reader's Digest version, and there were like 10 English words in there that I actually understood. Admiral Doom jokes, Snowdub. I'm like,
Sinatra is stressed out because lots of people are telling him how to live his life.
Okay. Well,
and do his channel.
This is a theory. This isn't what we know for sure.
Yeah. Tried to ask him, but he wouldn't let me ask him.
Today there was a stream in which he invited an artist with a colorful attitude about art in which he showcased furry art. in the midst of a prostate exam. And, well, thank you. For $2,
Thank you,
NASA
NASA.
Body writes, Abnal Doom is DED. P.S. Unsub Sinatra. He also showed a Dora the Explorer, a bit of, it's pornography. It's pornography. It's a voluptuous, fully clothed Dora.
Yeah.
Hey.
It was a non-child version of Dora
Right,
the
a voluptuous Dora with a Cecil boots, a monkey crawling down a tree at her, and something called a cyber frog cream pie. Yeah,
But get to
quite
the main
disturbing.
thing, because RJ knows about Bandito.
Yeah, a little bit. I mean, I know what side of the fence he falls down on, but
Go ahead, Cider.
Well, about today?
Yeah.
Yeah, with today, he wouldn't bring Testify on to discuss anything, no matter what was going on, and it was a very safe space stream, if you'll forgive the term.
okay.
Okay. Now I'm going to get to the part where I was talking about Bandito, and you know how he's in the Westboro comic.
Westboro Comicsgate, yes.
Yeah, yeah. You know that in the doxing and backer info thing?
Yes.
He listened to one thing I told him to go bring on one, maybe two people that are actually on your show and feature their products if you're going to their books if you're going to show them on Indiegogo, Kickstarter, whatever. And he said that he was going to do that, and he took that. But the guy he took on, literally within the first 10 minutes, said, I hired Smiling Bandito, Mr. Sherwood, and he is the best writer in Comicsgate. And he agreed with him.
I thought Pan was the best writer in Comicsgate.
That's bullshit. Come on.
He told me.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
He told me himself, straight up. Why would he lie to me?
You wrote Vestige? Neat. That explains it.
That it's just, I'm going, what are you doing, man? You're featuring people that are supporting known doxers now on your stream, and you want to be a neutral Comicsgate stream or a comic stream, whatever you want to call it, and then you bring on the one guy that literally highlighted, my writer is the best writer. His exact words, the best writer in CG, Smiling Bandito, Mr. Sherwood. Michael Sherwood, that's his name. It's on Kickstarter. He failed his campaign with 26 tiers. He's the best writer, and he knows how to run campaigns. I'm going, what the fuck are you doing?
He left out the words into the ground.
Yeah.
And by the way, I said Pan. I didn't mean that. I meant Gat. I'm
Gat.
sorry. The names are all like 3-letter, single syllable.
Just call him Little Hayseed.
Okay.
It's funnier. Yeah, he's a rapper from Ohio. Right, Wiggle?
That's right. I don't understand this. I'm such a great writer, but I don't have any product out. Like I don't get that. What is this? Like it seems like the Comicsgate way to say like I'm a great writer. Like my shit doesn't stink, but I have nothing to disprove it. Like I have no writing out there in the real world. Like there's nothing to say that I am or not. You know.
But here's the thing. He does have something. His campaign failed.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. There's nothing out there that nobody read that. Nobody read it.
He made a campaign with 26 tiers on it. 26.
Yeah.
And if you read them, they were literally just like a carbon copy of each other, just with one extra little thing, and it was like a bookmark. That was the equivalent of what each one was.
It's great, isn't it?
No, it's stupid.
I've run no campaigns, but I think I've talked to enough people running their campaigns that when I start to talk to new campaign people, my advice is like based on observation. So I think I get a little bit listened to by new campaign people. Like, like, oh, I want to put T-shirts and hats in here. I'm like, no.
Don't do that.
Nobody knows who your character is. The best
Berserk Guts would like you all to know.
Is a book and a sticker of your logo.
Here's what our great friend Finatra is doing. He's letting Berserk Guts talk in his chat right now. EVS is the only stalker in CG and a doxer.
What?
EVS is?
Yeah.
Wait. Well, then why did Man of Sex post pictures of my house back in November?
Yeah, well, that's what he's letting go. He's got Dark Rift on with him right now, of all people. Oh, look, he's even got it highlighted now. Here, I'll show you.
Well, I guess you know who got in his ear then. It's pretty obvious.
There you go. Let me make it full screen.
Wow.
Well, that's just a bold lie.
And here's the stupid thing. I don't want to be streaming right now. I'd
Oh,
rather
wow.
be on there having fun with him.
I guess a dirtworm whispered in his ear.
This sounds like the Angel of Ottawa more than the Dirtworm.
No, it's just like, it's like, what is wrong with the... Oh, wow, we actually have a rare guest in here. Johnny Midnight's here.
Whoa!
This is a
No.
treat. Okay. Hi, Johnny.
Hey guys, hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Awesome. I just wanted to make sure because I just hooked up the new mixing board, so I wanted to make sure it's coming in clear.
Okay. Good.
Hey, so just was sitting there in the chat earlier. You guys actually got me to fire up my system and stuff like that and join you, just because a lot of the stuff that you were saying earlier about Finatra and what he's been doing, he's gotten to where he's been allowing the chat and the audience direct his positioning and where he's going, and he's probably even listening to some other YouTubers or even creators that are out there. As you guys know, I do deal in marketing, and I do know a lot about kind of going out there and seeking an audience. And you guys were exactly right, especially Cider. You get some of these creators get really caught up in the analytics. When they start dipping or anything like that, they start freaking out. And if they don't stay true to themselves and start watching the analytics to try to seek a number of people, it's really going to hurt them in the long run, because they're not really going to be chasing after themselves. What really is important is that they're into what they're doing and they're having fun with what they're doing. They have to find their audience, not an audience. And if they start trying to appease everyone, you're going to appease no one, less likely yourself. Part of marketing, you got to come to a conclusion of who your intended audience is first. If you don't know who you're trying to go after, you're dead in the water, because you're going to be chasing after shadow after shadow after shadow, hoping you're going to reach your intended audience. If it's Comicsgate, make it Comicsgate. If it's about nerds, make it about nerds. Create content around that if that's what your passion is, because that will connect with that audience. Mm-hmm. If you're losing that audience, it's because you're doing something that is not true to what you believe in. And if you start losing it, maybe that audience has moved on. That's okay. Mm-hmm. People do change. People may be into Marvel movies right now. 10 years from now, is that going to be the case? No, it's going to change. And it's the hardest thing for any creator, any company, any business, is to identify where they're wanting to move and where society or even our audiences are moving to.
Mm-hmm. No, you're not. Everything you're saying is 100% correct.
Yeah, and it's just sad to see Finatra tearing himself apart like this. Like, it literally is.
Yeah.
He tore his brain.
No, he didn't tear his brain. Don't do the brain tear thing.
Wrong hemisphere.
Yeah, we're not in Australia.
Well, I appreciate that, Johnny. That's very insightful and explains a lot as well.
And rarely do you come on streams.
I know. It's usually I stick to the chats. That's just me. I like being in the chats and being out there with the audience and just cutting up and making fun and stuff like that. But the subject really drove me to come on here.
Don't lie. It was the painting of the tchotchke. That's what brought you on.
It's the clout.
Right. Sweet, delicious clout.
I'm not joking. Honestly, I think the only time I remember you coming on a stream now was when the Smiling Bandito thing happened.
Correct. That was the only stream that I appeared on.
Yeah. And I'm going, Finatra featured a guy that called Smiling Doc Zito the best writer in CG. And he didn't give any clap back at it. At all.
Yeah.
It's just funny to say. It's just funny to say, isn't it?
I'm
Smiling Bandito is the best writer in comics. It's just funny to say.
Oh, you're welcome, gigantic android. Like, I definitely love your work, and I love the Zerk drawings.
Yeah, where's our Sunday Zerk drawing? I'm
I
waiting
was just
for
about
it.
to ask.
What
He
the
said
fuck?
he was working on the last 2 panels. He asked the chat for suggestions about
you
a
know what?
half an
That's
hour
bullshit. You know what? He promised us it on Sunday. I want it now.
ago. Well, it's not noontime on the East Coast yet, so.
Goddamn grifter.
And Pierrette, when you chase the clout, the danger is that if you're going to try to become popular, try to make money, which, let's be honest, that's what people would like to do on YouTube. That's great to want to become better and make money at something, but you have to make sure you're becoming across as genuine and you're having fun with it. That's all.
The other thing a life coach is going to tell you is that they're just going to tell you to live your life. It's the same advice you're going to get to running a YouTube channel. Live your life. There's no secret thing to it. Look at PewDiePie. He's the largest non-commercial YouTube channel in the world, and it's just some random Swedish dude that's lived in other parts of the world talking about things that interest him. I mean, for God's sakes, he has a book club.
And I have 14 years experience in live performance as a karaoke jockey on stage trying to entertain the crowd. And I've had actual celebrities come to my show because I was located 100% in Atlanta, Georgia, right down the road, like 2 blocks away from Turner's studio. Not Turner's, but what's his name? The guy who made Matilda and stuff like that. His studios.
Matilda.
Righteous.
No, it's the famous black comedian / writer who makes movies.
I know who you're talking about.
He has a major studio, and the name is escaping me.
Is it Tyler Perry?
Tyler Perry, yes. Tyler Perry Studios was 2 blocks. So I had Mary J. Blige. I've had Bill Bellamy to my shows. I've had Martin Lawrence at my shows. I've had tons.
I don't know any of these names.
You don't know who Martin Lawrence is?
Nope.
He's not old enough.
Well, Martin Lawrence has been out of the scene for about 8 years. The last thing he made relevant was the Bad Boys 3.
Well, the Bad Boys
three,
series.
wow.
Just the entire Bad Boys series. It's freaking awesome.
I've
Freaking
heard
Big
of that.
Mama's
I've never
House.
watched it.
It's great. I love that guy.
But I've been called Nazi by some strange drunken women in my audience just because I wouldn't get them up on stage multiple times within a 5-minute period. Like, you know, you got to go roll with the punches. Everyone's going to have criticism. You're going to have people who like you. You're going to have people who hate you. You know what? The people who hate me are not my audience.
I'm just going to show you. And I'm not trying to harp on the guy. And this is just, it's killing me. Look who he's got on now.
Lovely.
Thank me right now. For
Oh, Berserk, let's ask me a question. What was the question, Berserk? How so?
All
I
right,
haven't
that's
been on
enough of
streams.
that.
I may call.
I'm Velvet.
I
don't think. What the fuck, Finatra?
Well, you know who got in his ear now.
Yeah, I mean,
Right, a
it's
dirt
Berserk
worm.
Guts.
No, the Angel of Ottawa.
I don't know what that means.
But here's the only thing I'll say is if Berserk Guts came in here, I'd bring him in here just to show everybody what he is. He's being friendly with the guy.
I would leave. I don't feel like dealing with some asshole talk about my kids. I'm cool.
Yeah.
No, here's the other part. I would take all you out of here and just leave him and me.
Sure.
Just talk,
Great.
Berserk Guts. Go ahead. Talk.
But you know, this is where we're at. This is where we're at. It's a similar situation to Snowdub, where a group of people formed a wagon circle and decided this is what you're going to believe, and we're going to make you believe it with our numbers. It's like there was a study done back in the 70s about line length and how groups react to opinions. 5 actors were brought in with 1 person off the street. They were put in a room. They were shown different line lengths and asked what they thought about them if they were the same length. 5 of the actors said they're the same length, even though they weren't. And the 6th guy, fearing repercussions of disagreeing with the other 5, decided to go with the flow because it's just line length. It doesn't matter in the grand scheme of things.
Why the hell?
And this is what's happened to him. You get enough people talking the same way, and you don't want to saying the same similar things. They're not copy and pasting, but testifies this, the trash compactors that, blah blah blah, and so on and so forth. It becomes a chorus then, and you're like up to your fucking hips in it. What
Nobody
do you
wants
do?
to say there are 4 lights.
That's why he's looking for a life coach to tell him what to do, because he's swimming and people screaming at him about what to believe.
Captain Manning, you want to know why he uses the name Berserk? That's really hilarious. So, he is a fan of the Berserk manga because he dated a black chick, and the chick in Berserk is dark skinned. I'm not joking. That's his reason.
Insider, you know what I'm going to do really quick? Just because they are begging for it right now, I'm going to give the people what they want. You run the stream. I'm going to share my screen with the audio. And when you see me pop on there, share the screen.
Okay.
Okay?
Think he's gonna let you on there? I don't know.
Yeah, I guarantee he will. Watch.
Oh, with Berserk Guts, most definitely.
Yeah. Watch. So here, I'm sharing it now.
Oh, okay.
18 hours in a day.
I did that in front of
you.
you. I went to bed and woke up and fucking
remove
fired
the
up
screen really quick.
again.
Oh, okay.
That's what I'm saying. So you could say anybody.
There we go.
Okay, you can bring it back though, right?
Cloud chase.
Yep. Okay, perfect. I will be right back.
Good luck. And away he goes, ladies and gentlemen, into the denim lions like Daniel.
Testify is the hero we need, not the one we deserve.
Oh, man.
Captain Manning's talking about.
Yeah, but that's the whole reason he likes Berserk is because of Casca.
Wow.
And that he dated a black chick.
Immensely shallow.
I thought it was a half
Immensely.
black chick.
Dude, who cares? She just has darker skin. She has olive skin, so she's probably Mediterranean. But it doesn't even take place on Earth, so it doesn't even matter.
Sounds like a Biden voter. I had black interactions, so I'm the same.
Yeah.
Wow. Can you get any more
pretty-
shallow and weak? It's amazing.
Yeah, it's amazing.
His buddy Corn Pop.
Julius, how many viewers did you get, huh? What NASA?
You are a bum off the street, Berserker.
He's still on his. He's still on,
don't
he's
say
still on
that.
his show.
Who's this guy?
That's fat for
That's
nothing.
Dario.
So
No,
there's
Dario.
still what your dumbass doesn't realize is look at the
Oh!
screen.
Oh!
Yeah, I'm over here. They're,
Yeah, you
they're
gotta get
still
off
running
your,
the show.
yeah, that's a good idea. Get off your own show to come over here.
Dario.
Yeah, you're really good at streaming, you fucking loser.
Can you give me some clout, Testify?
Yeah, fuck, he can't even stay on his. He's a host on his own show. He's a host on his own show. He's gonna come over here.
Hey, Berserk.
Yo.
Can I get a word?
Oh
in?
yeah, dude. What's up?
All right. You guys want to end the infighting between Finatra and Testify?
I can't end it. I mean, dude.
I can end it.
All right.
Is it really an infighting going on? All right, let's hear Dario. Go ahead. I'm just confused. Go ahead.
All right. You guys gotta let me talk though, and then when I'm done talking, you guys can chime in.
Go ahead.
All right. So for starters, let's start at
Smug.
Okay. So they're a little bit close in the time.
Come on, you
slot.
gotta go quicker. You don't know
Yeah,
shit. Well,
they're a little bit
what's
close in
going
the
on,
time slot that they streamed in today. But the first issue that we have to discuss is Sinatra had on a creator today that said Smiley and Bandito is the best writer in all of CG, and that
writing.
that hurt Testify's feelings.
Oh yeah, that's why I said I'm gonna have him on next week.
And
Is that what started? All right, I see what's going on.
And
You gotta watch the show.
Writer. It was
Best
writer.
show ever.
Writer. Not creator. Writer.
The second thing.
Writer.
The second
Yo,
thing.
hold up, Testify. Hold up, Dario. Testify. He said that shit. I don't know what to say, man. Is he? Could he? Could he be one of the best writers in CG? And you
Somebody
don't
playing
have to
marbles?
answer that. You don't have to answer that. But I'm blocking this handsome man's face right
Why
now.
didn't you?
Okay, well, that's over with.
What happened?
I don't know. It just stopped. That's over with now. All right. Well, as you can see, everything's going swimmingly over there. Predictably, Berserk Guts is shooting his mouth off because, he's just a gigantic man-child that apparently equivalates himself to fictional characters because he dated a black chick?
Well, it's more War Campaign. Berserk Guts is with War Campaign. Smiling Bandito is
No,
War
he
Campaign.
actually said that, John.
Yeah,
That was something he actually said.
Hold up. So while
no, but it's not because of black chicks is why he's in there. It's because of War Campaign.
So
No. We're talking about the manga.
I got a question.
Oh,
I got
yeah,
a question.
his name.
So while Testify is gone, is it okay if I shill?
Absolutely.
Speaking of shilling, welcome John Delaraz.
Oh, more
Hold on,
shilling.
I get to shill before John gives the talk because I heard guys.
I'm barely awake. I haven't had my coffee yet. I'm trying.
John, I've been awake for 5 hours. You're
I don't know what's going on. I'm so tired.
But
Jeez.
John,
anyways,
you don't
guys,
know anytime anything's going on. You're just like in your own world.
That's literally my job.
Hold on, guys. My book, The Christmas Morning Massacre, is officially live today, both the ebook and paperback. So if you guys want it, whichever format you guys want, they're both available now.
Book is that?
247 days to Halloween.
Is it 247?
Is it a book or a comic? Is it a comic or a novel?
It's a novella.
Oh, okay. Because I don't do Amazon, so I have to wait.
Isn't it like 244 days till Halloween?
You don't do Amazon, so you have to wait for what?
For it to be available in some other way. Like I don't do Kindle or Amazon.
You can walk into any bookstore and order it. You just give them the ISBN.
Hey,
oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool. Then I'll do it that way then.
Thanks.
245 days to Halloween.
245 days until Halloween. Everybody.
Nasser's gonna get the last lap when it actually is 100 days to Halloween.
Oh, he's gonna.
You all better share it like crazy that day.
That's his one day to shine.
That's his one day to shine.
Nice wallpaper.
July 23rd. You guys
July
better go
23rd.
crazy show mode with me.
Better than Nasser's birthday.
Right, which is July 11th. So you all owe me that month to buy it as a birthday gift, and also because it'll be 100 days.
It's Nasser History Month.
Right.
Yeah.
Look at that. National holidays on such a stressful stream. Look at that.
31 days of 100 days to Halloween.
Oh my gosh. Yes, that's amazing. Oh man. I am so tired and so out of it. I played board games all day and all night yesterday because I'm a board game channel now, if you guys didn't know.
What board game are you playing?
Yeah, we did a bunch. We did this one called Unmatched, which is
Warhammer 40K.
It's Warhammer 40K. No, we didn't do Warhammer 40K, but we did Unmatched. They have beautiful minis. You should check those out, Wiggle. It's like a 1v1 fighting game. And then we did Ashes, Rise of the Phoenixborn, which is like Magic but better. And you don't have to buy packs and shit. It like all comes in sets. And then we did Wingspan, which is like a classy board game. So yeah.
Well, just in time. Welcome back.
Hi.
We lost your
That
screen
went so
share.
well, didn't it?
No, there's no point. Panatra's drunker than a skunk.
Well, what else is new? He's drunker than a skunk every single day.
You have Berserk Guts talking over everybody.
Oh, I go talk to Berserk and ask him why. He unfollowed me, and I got to ask him why.
Well, you can go in there if you want.
I can?
Yeah.
Does he have a link?
Want to, but you can go for it.
You can go in there, but I don't think it's going to do you any good. You're going to lose your brain like me. That's why I just left. I go, I'm done.
They're very high tea right now.
It's very high tea. It is extremely ironic that Dark Gift and Berserk Guts showed up as soon as Testify came over here and started streaming here. It's not coincidence.
But here's the other part that I guess some people don't know. I kept telling Finatra in a private chat and in a Twitter DM going, if you keep this up, I'm gonna go live. I'm not joking. He wouldn't let me talk to him on his stream or just talk to me. Talk to me back even.
Sad.
That's why I did this.
Okay, I'm gonna go try to go in there, and I'll be right back. I'll report my findings.
All right.
Let's share the screen again.
You're gonna lose your brain.
Okay.
Rip
I haven't had enough coffee.
I'll pray for you right now.
Oh,
I'll pray for you.
Yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of clout, I will fear no triangle.
Ominous Dominus.
I will pray for you, John.
The one thing though is they're talking about it's infighting, and I have not heard any kind of fighting. I've only heard level-headed conversation and opinions here. It's not a fight. It's people and their opinions. And
wait, are we thumbing down the Finatra stream?
Yeah, no, that's it. That's a Finatra stream.
No, I said, are we thumbing it down? Because I see you got a thumb
Yes,
down. I will go.
I did. It's the only time I've ever thumbed it down. Ever.
I will go thumb
And
it
if you
down
want
right
to,
now.
guys, that's not an order. It's not a suggestion. It's just what's on screen.
Oh, there's John. Here we go.
Hispanics and Italian. What are you, Berserk?
Huh? Nah, I'm kind of a mutt. I'm like German, Scottish, Polish a little bit. I think a little Irish.
Wait,
Can I acknowledge Dario's question, even though it was to Finatra?
John Delarose, welcome to the Stack Stream. Very
Oh
much.
God, he's gonna ask me about bonding.
No,
that I didn't hear because kids were screaming in the background.
I wanted to ask him if he could
Hey, John.
tolerate whatever they're going to talk about right now for a moment, and then I'll get to you and talk to you a little bit.
See, this is where you kick all
What's
the
going on?
idiots
I
out.
heard this is just the utter brain damage stream. What's
Yes.
going on
Oh
here?
my God,
Okay.
man!
That's what I said.
Why does everyone make fun of me for being drunk? I already lost my lover.
All right,
What is
Dario.
wrong with you? Why?
Ask Dario his question. Berserk, please.
Huh?
No, that was me. That was me.
Oh, I'm sorry.
So Dario was saying like because
getting
like
the picture now?
You know, people's streams are getting a little more popular.
See, Berserk
channels
Guts
are
is
getting more
just-
popular, or anybody in CG.
He is
I think
being.
Pause it. I'm not pausing it. I just muted it because
Yeah.
you can't hear a damn thing.
But Berserk is just being. What's the correct word? Offensive for the sake of being offensive. He has no punchline. He has no joke. He just calls you names, says whatever comes to mind, and spurs. He is the literal definition of a spur. Meanwhile, like the people like War Campaign call us spurs when we just spit facts and truth and joke around. We actually have a point.
Yeah. No, it's just here. We'll try it again. Let's see.
Drunk Finatra. What is
rice.
Drunk Finatra?
Yeah.
Farmer stock.
A roast
Well,
pollo stream.
Val Ned says that people were whispering Piper's ear, but she actually like
You give me a link
openly
to your
talked
face
about
text.
that. Yeah.
I got you, dude. I got you, John. If you
What-
give me a
oh,
link
you're
to
gonna-
your face-
For me?
Can you move me from here?
Yeah,
Can you
yeah.
move me
Just
dark
hit me in the
spot?
back
I'm
room,
gonna.
right?
Wait, I'm sorry, Fernando. I don't mean to have your show, but can you move me to darkest spot? Because I don't want to be next to Berserk. It's hurting my style.
Oh, that's very
Wow,
nice.
that's mad. Man,
Why
that's-
mine
Yeah,
spot,
you
though?
got
There we go.
Why couldn't it be dark?
Okay, I can't hear anything again. They're just
Give Berserk
all
got a
talking.
hug.
See, what they're doing is what I'm trying to eliminate from our streams is where everybody talks over each other. I'm trying. It's very hard.
See, if I went to Tear Easy, I would expect to find a bunch of Berserk Guts there.
That is true.
I bet you a lot of bears go to Tear Easy.
What do you
Lonely,
think about that, Wiggle?
lonely bears.
What now? What? I walked away for a second. What happened?
Berserk Guts looks like the common type that would visit Tear Easy.
Yeah, bear.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could see
A
that.
lonely
Yeah.
bear.
I could see that leather straps with the spikes.
Oh no, he would probably be pretty sought after because, like, according to him, he's straight. And I don't know if you know this, but there's like a whole group, I would say, of gay men that seek out straight men.
Yep.
They see it as a challenge.
Yes,
James
yes.
Charles is known for this.
Now, if you ever want to dance and play with fire, you can get a lot of free drinks. But how can you resist? Are you truly a man?
Just don't talk foul in the bathroom.
Vicky's in Finatra's.
Firewalk of getting fucked in the ass.
Yeah, that's right.
Vicky's in
That's right.
Finatra's chat now, by the way.
You know, you go to the restroom and you're going to see a line follow you in.
Uh-oh. The battle axe is in the chat.
Okay, I'm gonna go to
Uh-oh.
I'm gonna go to the bathroom really quick, guys. But I'm gonna
Thanks.
turn the audio on.
Oh, great.
Sweet cast incident. And I don't
So,
recall
which-
it ever.
which, by the way,
this is
you
what
just said his
Guantanamo
full
Bay
name.
waterboarding
Everybody
is like.
knows Clint Stoker's full name. There
We
is no
can't turn this
doxing. It's
off?
crazy. But by the way,
Testify has
I
left
don't
it
know about
on.
this whole hide behind anonymous thing and then harass people and then go, oh, you're a doxer because you know my first name. I mean,
Harass people.
that's freaking
Yeah, 'cause
retarded.
that's what we
So,
do. Like
yes, that is what you do. That's literally what you do.
That is what I do, right? You think I constantly just shit on the same person, or am I going to shit on everyone?
Oh my gosh, we know Pan's name is Matthew. Oh, JDA Dogs.
Why are you doing this, dude? Like,
You
just
like
shut up
Gene,
about it. Yeah, there's some
come
people that don't want to know this shit. I don't want to know who Pan is.
You already do because it's everywhere.
No, I don't. I don't watch any of this.
Berserk, cut your lights.
Are
I
we
don't watch
having Inception right now?
Dude, this.
Yes, we are.
I don't understand. Most people don't go on Kiwi farms and don't watch doxing shit. Like, why you gotta bring shit up? Just dox them again. You just doxed them again.
Notice how he says, I don't know how people
I was in the fucking Discord and I stole
It's
muted. Oh my god, mute this. Why are we doing this?
Billion.
Look, this guy, every other breath Berserk Guts pukes out is about Kiwi Farms. He checks under his bed for Smug Frieza.
Oh no. Berserk Guts, your voice is hard to tolerate, brother.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm doing, man. That's what I gotta do.
Donson happens on Twitter, but he's quiet about that. Fascinating. Listen.
Yeah, Voned's right. War Campaign tried to cancel Kiwi.
It failed miserably.
Nacho, because you're out there in the chat, please come back.
I'll put a real score in my head.
One more time.
Finatra, because you're out in the chat and the Stank Compactor show is going on, please come back to us. There's no infighting, man. You're on the edge of something, and we are your true fans and friends, man. Like, we just want you to be you and have fun.
I'm sorry, I'm back. I was going to the bathroom. Finatra, you're not in control of your stream. I know you can hear me right now because I just saw you type in chat. You're letting Berserk Guts ruin your entire thing, even though you ruined it from the beginning. But I'm telling you, man, you messed up. It can be fixed. You just
It's
gotta
not a
want
bad
to do
mess
it.
up.
It can be fixed easily.
You've been stressed out, Finatra, a lot lately, and everyone's been noticing it. And it's not, and no one wants ill will or to tell you what to do. They just want the best for you, and that's why they're trying to have an intervention. And I know it's hard because it's not what you want to hear, because whatever you have worked up inside yourself. But just take some time, relax. I'm wondering if you're sleeping well, and that's not a jab. That's an actual honest from somebody who, from the background of your audience, who's been watching you and loves what you do on a day-to-day basis. Get some really good rest, because it doesn't seem like you've been resting well, and you are swatting at a lot of shadows right now, and that's what everyone's seeing at. And I think you just need to come to terms with who you are, which you are a great person, man. You've been fun even before with the making of the cities and stuff like that, to just idle chit chat, the fun banter back and forth with Testify, Nasser, everyone. And that's what we love.
His music's good too.
Yeah, his music's great.
Just one person pointed out, and yet they were right. It kind of revolves around the Jack Show.
I don't even know if it was that. It just seemed more of a "it's getting repetitive" argument to me.
That's what I mean. It revolves. That's the same exact thing. I was just not trying to be
okay
about it.
I've only seen one Jack Show. Apparently, this is something I need to watch more often. But the one I saw had Witten on it, and I was like, "This is a train wreck that I can't watch."
So, RJ, what is your stance on butt sex?
It's very important. Very important.
That was the last video. The music stream that Finatra was doing was about butt sex.
Finatra, if what you would do now is this, I would leave here right now because I know you can hear me. If you would kick everybody out of there, including that asshole John Delarose that's in there, because he left here to go to your stream in that turncoat of Lazmat that's on your stream, and you and me could talk, just you and me, one-on-one, we could solve this right now. If you're willing to do it. You tell me. The ball's in your court.
That's not all that's in his court.
Well, he's got a massive turd in there with fucking Berserk Guts.
Yeah, but I think he likes. I think Finatra likes the. Even though he gets into it with Berserk Guts, he does like the drama flair aspect of it.
Well, yes, it is fun, but when it's belligerent and nobody can hear anything, that's what I'm trying to eliminate from like what we do.
Mm-hmm.
And it's what I've been trying to tell people. I'm going, there's delays. There's people are using their phones. They got different connection types. All these different things, and I'm trying to figure out how to make it work, and I'm going, it drives me up the wall when I can't hear a damn thing.
Well, that's why I made sure I turned off fans before I entered, because I was like, oh, I don't want to.
Am I lagging? Is my screen lagging?
Yes,
it is lagging for some reason.
Damn it.
But like with George, with his with the whatever it is, his printers in the background. When we've done the stuff with Well Read. His furnace, it cancels people out for some reason. I don't know why, but it does. Especially put both of them on a stream at the same time. Nobody can hear anything.
I think the worst is Risey with the delay, though, because he has a tendency to talk over people.
Yeah, but the thing is this, I've kind of figured out, and I'm trying to get people to realize that also, where I'm going, there's a delay. You can't talk over each other. Just think about it before you say something.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and it's starting to work. I've actually seen it now where people aren't doing it as much now, but it still happens. It's just it takes time to figure out the technology and the software.
You know, speaking of Risey, the belligerent Risey-act, the drunk Risey-act, that works because he comes around sober and in a mood to communicate, not just shout and make noise. Berserk Guts' single trick is to be a belligerent, annoying asswipe. That's it.
Yeah.
It's all he's got.
Right, Risey's actually a good person if you talk to him.
That's why Andrew Dice. That's why Andrew Dice Clay is such a star today.
Well,
you know,
he's done some questionable things, but yeah, you're right.
It works for Risey because he doesn't do it every time he shows up. He shows up sober. He shows up in a good mood. He shows up when he wants to talk, not just make noise. And he does that act he does. Berserk Guts' singular thing is to just be a shitheel.
And that's kind of what I do, but I know how to dial it back and know when to do it at a time. It's not 24/7.
Right.
And you're also not drunk.
Well, that's true. That's also true. Oh, sorry. I was clicking it.
Here, I'm gonna turn off the camera so you guys don't have to deal with my lag anymore.
Yeah, I don't know if StreamYard's changed something or just the internet in general is doing something because you're doing it through
Wiggle,
your
are
phone.
you on Wi-Fi?
I don't think that's what I always am, and normally there isn't an issue. So like, I'm wondering if it has.
Wait a minute. You're not on. Are you on Wi-Fi or no?
I'm always on Wi-Fi.
Okay, you're using your phone, right?
I'm always using my phone.
Okay, right. Let's do it. Let's do a test really quick because I just had the thought in my head. Disconnect and reconnect without the Wi-Fi on. I want to see what happens.
Oh, it's gonna be terrible.
No,
if
I
don't
want to
have
see what
Wi-Fi
happens.
on.
No, I'm not joking. There's been just the past 2 days. There's been something going on.
StreamYard's had a warning when I logged in to say log into an LAN, so you want to use a landline, not over Wi-Fi.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, you're really choppy.
Oh boy, that is super robo.
You need to disconnect totally. Totally leave it out.
I always have problems with guests when they're using a phone. In fact, I used to host my own stream with my phone because my laptop was a piece of crap, and it was horrible. It was a big mistake.
I think we've completed a test.
It's just the past 2 days I've noticed this happening, and I don't know why. It's just for some reason people using phones. It's horrible. You can't hear them.
Are you back, Wiggle?
Yeah, I tried to warn you. If I turn off the Wi-Fi, it's gonna be bad. See what I was trying to say.
I told you to totally disconnect.
Oh my God,
Totally
I did,
disconnect,
dude. I did.
No, not from your Wi-Fi. I'm talking about from here. Leave the browser and everything to connect through your cell service.
Yeah, which is even worse. I have attempted that. It's even worse. It is.
We're trying to do a test. That's all we're doing.
We want it to be worse.
I guess
we
so.
want to see
I
the
don't
worst
know.
if it's that bad.
It's really that bad.
Yeah. You got to remember, Big Daddy has to get into a position where he can get the strong enough signal to host, and even then we lose him.
Cheech lies to us about how great Ohio is. Their internet and Wi-Fi sucks.
Wooster in
It's
the
for
chat
dog
says
lovers.
Wooster says again, does Testify ever stop streaming? I think Testify is probably just like rich and retired and has nothing better to do, so he's here now.
I'm good.
So I was
I
right.
want to address Violent with the Jack Show is great. Yeah, I mean, the Jack Show is great for the people who find it to be great. There's some people who don't like it, and sometimes it may be because of personal beefs between Malin or Ethan or even Anna or even Cecil. You're going to have people who don't like certain personalities, and that's their right, and there's no problem with them not liking it. We don't have to get defensive and start fighting each other, and we should be able to make jokes freely about each side and just let's sit back and laugh and not take it personal. Because everyone's taking everything too personal.
Wait, so was I right? You're rich, Testify?
Cider, you're in control.
Testify, how rich are you?
You made it back. Wiggle?
Testify, answer me.
Yeah, exactly. What worse?
Okay, it's even worse. Never mind. Disconnect and reconnect.
Jesus Christ.
No, you're right.
Did you try turning it off and back on again?
He's fine. He turns his Wi-Fi back on. The connection will stabilize. He doesn't. Oh, you made him reconnect. Damn it. He didn't have to. He just had to turn his Wi-Fi on. God damn it.
I don't trust that, though.
It's like the IT crowd. Did you turn it off and
Bisco's
back
calling
on?
me out. Bisco's calling me out saying I wanted to borrow some cash.
About $350, right?
Ask Stu. He's got socks.
Come on,
Yeah.
come on, Testify.
that
How
sock
much? How much you got? $1 million?
Huh?
$2 million?
Don't worry about it.
Never ask someone about
Three?
their personal wealth.
You don't ask him about your. You don't do that, Nasser.
5?
It shouldn't
You don't
matter,
ask
man.
these things,
You shouldn't. It doesn't matter.
Okay, it's 10 then. It's 10 million.
It's just like Dario yesterday when I was bidding on some of the artwork and he's seeing the numbers that people are throwing out and he's like, "Oh, I wish I had that money." Don't worry about other people's financial situations.
Testify.
and
If
what
you don't
they're able
answer
to
me
do.
right now, I'm gonna assume you have $10 million.
He can't have
No.
$10 million because if he did, he'd be posting screenshots of his Bitcoin.
All right. Is that better?
I'm not an idiot. I can't hold Bitcoin in my hand.
What I was
Simple
trying to
as
say is yesterday there was a massive update on Android. So I wonder if that has something to do with it.
I
'Cause
think
Looks like it does.
Here's the thing. I have definitely streamed on here before with video and everything, and it's always with my phone, and I never really have an issue. I really don't. I mean, occasionally I do, if there's a storm or something going on.
Yeah.
But we just had a massive update on Android, so I'm wondering if that has something to do with it.
Yeah. Is he still roboting a little bit to you guys?
Yes.
Yeah. It's not. It's not like all the time. It's every once in a while. It's coming in
Yeah.
as robot.
It happens.
Can you highlight Jabba's comment?
Oh, fuck Jabba. I've had my thumb on my fucking larynx the entire time.
The reason for that is goats. It's natural lube.
Exactly. It's what you chase.
All right.
Yeah, my
guys, I gotta
laptop's
go.
even worse, though. My laptop's even worse. It sucks.
I gotta go, guys. Make sure you guys buy 100 Days Till Halloween Book 1, The Christmas Morning Massacre, please.
But that's a lie. It's 245 days to Halloween. See?
Even further till Christmas. Hey Siri, how many days until Christmas? It's 300 days.
Many days.
Well, see, that's what's odd is the first story is a Christmas horror story, right, Nasser? On your 100 Days to Halloween, which isn't 100 days before Halloween. In fact, it's 61 days after, or actually no, because it would be the 25th. So it's 55 days after Halloween.
And your point is?
It's just, why is that the first story?
Because it is.
Well, since the Quaff is here and no one cares about Nasser.
Is that a problem?
I care about Nasser. He's been
It's
here
still
the
the
entire
it's still the
time,
best
essentially.
story you'll read.
Well,
I
be right
know
back.
about that because I like George R. R. Martin.
Okay, so you like degenerate stuff.
What? Just because he has sex in his that just degenerate stuff?
Oh boy,
It's because he has death.
It's like 40 times better than anything he could write.
I doubt that.
Then buy it and find out.
I mean, I may buy it.
That was a
Thank you.
challenge. He actually just threw down a challenge at you, Johnny.
Yeah,
he did actually.
I give him credit. That was pretty good.
All right, but seriously, I gotta go. Thanks, guys. Peace.
All right, thank you, Nasser. But fuck off. It's 245 days.
Well, because I listened to Testify and the Quaff is in chat, I seem to recall the Quaff saying that the Shotgun Samurai is actually a webtoon.
Is it?
I think so. And if so, would he like a review of his webtoon?
Oh, no. No, don't do this to me. I've already had enough turmoil this morning.
The Quaff is still new. Don't break the Quaff.
It won't be for at least a couple of weeks because Common America's next week. Or
You mean
this
Cayman
week.
America?
Yes, that one.
Oh, okay.
I guess he's not going to answer us, so I guess we'll never know.
I don't know why he doesn't come in here. He's awake and he's typing in the chat.
Do you want to see
Oh,
some
you-
completely useless statistics?
No.
Okay.
You'll probably still show us, I'm guessing.
Oh, I'll show whoever's driving, but whether they show it or not is up to them.
Yeah. You know, Velned, by the way, because I see you've been in both streams. What do you think about all this going on? You seem to be pretty neutral-minded about things.
Always level-headed too.
That's what I mean, level-headed. Sorry, I'm tired. My throat's gone.
Well, you haven't gone to sleep yet, have you?
Yeah, I have, actually.
Oh, okay. Did Fanato stream?
Oh, he's still streaming right now. See, look.
Oh, okay.
John Delarose literally took over his stream to shill his shit, which I think is hilarious, personally.
Looks great.
Saved the stream.
Yeah. But go ahead, RJ. What do you want to show?
I was just, I don't know what I thought I was going to show, but it's books that have gone 2 issues or more with the same title that were crowdfunded. And I'm just showing backers whether or not they grew over time or shrank over time. So far,
2 books. So 2 different books you're talking about.
No, I've got like 23 different books here.
No. What I mean 2 books from the same creator.
Yeah, like well, not even from the same creator, but like title number 1, number 2, number 3.
Vestige 1, Vestige 2. We'll go
That's actually down here in the bottom. It
it's the Quaff.
It fell 65% from its first issue.
Huh.
But things like LaFay, have grown 264% from their first issue debut. So I'm just kind of seeing which ones are successful and which ones fail.
Okay.
Oh, where am I on that list?
To kind of strike a point on this is success is not necessarily just the monetary success. And I know everyone points out 6 figures, $1 million, and everyone starts chasing after numbers. What's a success is you made something, you completed it, you fulfilled it. That is a success all above on its own.
Exactly.
How much you make is all depending upon you finding your target audience.
Oh yeah, and that's
Not a
why I didn't
battle.
look at dollars. All I did was look at number of backers. Did they get more audience as they went along?
Yep.
It's not a battle that's won in miles. It's won in inches.
I'm going to put out there for everyone, and I'm just going to say the elephant that's in the room. Look at War Campaign. War Campaign followed Ethan, did what Ethan said, tried to appease Ethan, and every step of the way, the minute they fell out of line, look what happened to them.
Yep. There's no point to it.
No point. Had they been chasing their own crowd, doing their own thing for their own selves, they would probably have been a lot further than they are now. And the problem is they're not changing. They keep up their old games.
No, the problem is you can't be a fan club and a creator at the same time.
Yeah, that was my confusion. They were always on about don't criticize the customers, but they were criticizing their own customers. So I was like, what's wrong with these people?
Yeah.
I mean, I wish them the best. I have no ill will, and I mean they've attacked me on Twitter and stuff like that, and they think they get under my skin. They don't, because it's beneath me to even enter the phrase with them like that. There's so much more we could be doing with ourselves, and we could be having a lot of fun. They could be having a lot of fun together with us, but they want to sit there and hit low, dox people, and be what they have been since day one, it seems. And they don't understand the movement's moved beyond them. Their culture war, they're not going to win it the way they're doing it, because they're not going to win the public's mind. Because what they're doing is going to turn off 90% of the people they'll ever come across.
So what is the point of this stream? Is this another why Comics Gate is fuck stream or something?
No, it's more Finatra. Finatra is torn up. I don't know if you watched his show this morning, because it was kind of early for you, Wooster. But he's been listening to a lot of critics. I'm sure he's been listening to people in the backgrounds who have him torn up because they're pushing him in directions which is not comfortable to him, and he's seeing stagnation from trying to appease other people. And he really needs to just do what he finds fun.
Yes.
And stop talking about making the decision to do what you should be doing or want to be doing. Just do it.
Yeah,
Stop
never talk about, oh, I want to do this with my channel, I'm not doing this. That's the Mika Curtis way. Don't do that. It's very, very boring to the audience.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the past 3 streams of his has been, oh, well, I need to change my channel. I need to do work me. I need to do what I find fun. And then he keeps saying that same thing every stream, and he goes on for hours. And it's kind of to a point where that's going to lose your crowd.
You don't need to say, I'm going to do something fun. Just do fun things.
Yep. And if somebody says, why are you doing this? Because I want to.
Do we have the Napoleon Dynamite clip?
No.
I assume not.
No.
Then I'll find it.
Okay. Brace yourselves, ladies and gentlemen. A clip from Napoleon Dynamite, a movie from the mid-2000s you probably didn't see and maybe vaguely remember through memes.
Sure, whatever I feel like.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Sunshine.
What?
Did you know Smiling Doxito is the greatest writer in CG right now?
That's Nasser, so that's a lie.
No, that's the guy that Finatra featured on his show today.
Yeah.
And Ned, you're correct. They've been out of line for a long time.
I'll be right back. My landscaper's here. I'm sorry.
I didn't necessarily see it because I wasn't on Twitter, and I only knew them from their show. And if you just watch their show, it seems like light banter and fun and just jokes. You then move into actually looking on Twitter and following some of these guys or hearing about what was being said. You realize that it's completely different out there.
Mm-hmm.
That a lot of what everyone's been complaining about is actually true.
Oh. The miracle of Elazamat is here.
Hey, that's what I was right. His landscaper is there.
I think that's his manscaper.
Oh,
it's true. All of it.
Thank you for a eating stream.
Oh yes, this is cornflakes. See?
Nice. For those of you just tuning in, this is the K-Log's home of Horror and Hysteria's first mukbang stream. Welcome, Korean viewers. We welcome you.
See,
yes.
He's like George L. Asmat. Mexican in the morning, eating breakfast and the stream. Yeah.
Cornflakes in the morning. Yes. Look at this. The best dinner ever. Dinner in the morning. Cornflakes.
Dinner. It's almost noontime.
I'm a guy who likes to have sausage and bacon and scrambled eggs for dinner. So, whatever you're hungry for at the time. That first Budweiser of the morning is the best one.
The Berserk Guts diet.
I think I did a good job making Berserk annoyed with me. It was the best thing this morning that I've got to offer mankind.
Yeah, well, it's hard to even take that guy seriously.
Oh no, you can't. You have to enjoy it. It's hilarious.
I have found the clip.
He's not being serious, and that's the thing. His aggressive behavior and stuff like that, that's him joking around, and he doesn't realize there's no punchline. It's just him being rude. Like, no one goes to a comedy club to hear a guy say, "You shut the fuck up, you fucking fuckers." Oh, like, no one cares about that. That's not funny. That's not
Well,
humor.
sometimes it's fun to hear the comedian yell at a heckler, but
Yeah, they have to deserve it, though.
can we not see a Lazmat eating on stream?
Fucking turncoat piece of shit, a Lazmat.
I came there on your behalf. What are you talking about?
Piece of shit.
There was a lot of shit going on there. I was like, you know what? Let me go in there. When I heard you was going on, I said, let me go on and balance it out because the tag team of Berserk and anybody else was like, you know what? There's gonna be a lot of hilarity. So let me go in and actually formally introduce myself to Berserk Guts. It was great getting under his skin.
Do you have like the harness with the camera that's showing on you?
A harness?
Because it follows you like perfectly, like in some of those videos where it's like a portrait look. It's like doing it flawlessly.
Well, I don't want to say professional cameraman, but I made movies, so I've learned some techniques. So this is the Stanley Kubrick camera when you're walking down the hallway and the camera follows you. This is the Shining. Actually, I'm gonna do it because I'll get people sick.
Would you guys like to see some great line art?
Yes.
Yes.
By the impeccable great Kriegaloo.
I'm waiting for Kriegaloo auctions.
I don't know if we can do that. It would bring in too much money. It'd throw off the tax bracket, everything. But here we go. Look at this. So beautiful.
Wow, that's touching.
Look, is that supposed to be?
That's deep, man. That's really deep.
No, is that Cheez-Its or a pizza?
I don't know, but it's awesome.
Because the pizza boxes, you don't put it in a recycled pizza box. You gotta get a new pizza box.
Here, let's look. Well, I think it's a piece of cheese. Actually,
I mean, it could be cheese, it could be pepperoni. I don't know.
I don't know. The Great Kriegaloo, though.
That's all we need to know.
This? What is this? I have no clue what this is.
Maybe it's the moon and a slice of it, and so it is cheese.
Okay, I think
like
there's
a music note.
Looks like a music box or something.
Well, there's that, but I think he's trying to do my butthurt sign, just abstract. But thanks for saving me, Lord Jesus. Indeed, a life coach. Oh, Jesus is a life coach. Look at this. Jesus. See, look, he's looking to the life coach of Jesus.
Yep. In Jesus we trust.
I got it now. God, it's so inspirational. I'm going to kill your kid in a second, Lazmat.
That's hateful. I bring inspiration to the stream, and you're already denouncing my life.
Dario, you're a dumbass. The link's always in the description below. It's right there.
Oh no, I'm going to be on the same stream with Dario.
I have a question, Tessa. Why are you always pissing off RJ? The guys are just I can see the emotion in his eyes right now, and you're constantly pissing him off. Stop it.
That was me, Lazmat. It was not Testify that time.
I'm disappointed in you, Johnny. I really am.
I asked him about his
permission
opinion on butt sex, and that was my...
You have my permission, RJ, to take Johnny out for beer and steak.
Yeah, I'll definitely take RJ out for a steak.
I'll eat it.
I know you will.
I'm getting hungry for lunch right about now. I was supposed to have 5 things done, but there was a live stream going on, and I jumped in.
So you're saying you want my meat in your mouth?
What goes on between consenting adults is perfect.
Welcome, Fat Finatra.
Hey, what's going on this morning, fellas? How's everybody doing?
I've been hurt.
It's okay. We've all been hurt. You'll overcome it. You got to go through the pain. No pain, no gain.
Do you know why?
Hurts.
Do you know why I've been hurt?
Yes.
I don't think you do, actually.
Is it because I went on Finatra's stream and tried to help you guys make up?
No, it has absolutely nothing to do with why I'm hurt right now.
Okay. Did you get bit by another spider on the butt?
I didn't know that. Why do you have to bring back that moment?
God damn it.
I gave you guys one honest moment again, and you hold it against me.
So, questions with the goggles: is he Fat Finatra or is he Fat White Lily?
Ooh,
who's White Lily?
Why are you wearing a leather jacket inside your house?
What? This is authentic Star-Lord jacket.
Oh, is that a Star-Lord jacket? I can't tell because you're so wide. Oh, there you go. Oh, well, now it's still wide. Okay, yeah, okay, there you go. Now I see it. So beautiful.
But anyways, RJ, I saw what you did for Kemosabi's shipping to America. It was great work. Would you ever be into like helping people that run their campaigns crunch all their numbers so they know how to stay above water?
No.
I'll do my best. Yeah.
All right,
People
cool.
want to, consult. There's a business consulting.
Dario, another person to possibly reach out to, because he's more than willing to help and help you with any information, is George Peter Gatsis.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I just seen him last night on the auction. Good dude.
Dumb question, RJ. Just because I want to make sure I got this right, because I got so many names in my head right now going through. What is the book you're doing or shipping for?
Oh, the book we're shipping is The Company Men.
Oh no.
What? What do you say? I don't know for.
What's wrong with Company Men?
Are you serious?
No, it's a good looking book. It's
I didn't say it's not a good looking book, but you realize the creator went on the Finatra stream this morning and said Smiling Bandito is the best writer in CG.
Wait, Kemosabi did?
Yeah.
Well, I didn't see that part. Are you sure?
It's at the very beginning. He says it. That was quote unquote his exact words.
Did he write the book?
I thought it was him, but I didn't want to say it. He said it. That's the guy you're shipping for, but you're just a shipper. It's fine.
I just made this awkward. I apologize, everybody.
No, you didn't. I just realized it now, unfortunately.
Well, all it shows is that's how connected this whole CG web is, unfortunately.
Yeah, maybe you and Bandito just gotta hash it up, and then we'll be as strong as we ever were.
Mm-hmm.
Well, look, have you seen the stream from last year from the Trash Compactor where Bandito came onto the show and revealed to Testify how he got Testify's docs?
Yeah, I watched it. Like, they were talking in the Discord and stuff, and about LinkedIn, and yeah.
Right. So the thing is, all Bandito had to do was, and it could have happened behind the scenes. All he had to do was just let Testify know who gave him that information. He wouldn't give it up, and has since then doubled down and even gone as far as to being part of Doc and Testify's name out on Twitter. So there's no going back from that. You know, I mean, as a creator, I don't get involved because
I could forgive.
I have a serious question though. Like,
wait a minute. Wait. To your comment,
okay.
I could forgive one thing. It's been the numerous comments since.
Yes,
then.
That's what I'm saying.
He's doubled, tripled, quadrupled, whatever downed on it.
Yeah.
He's full war campaign now. That's my thing with.
And the best thing that I can do is just wish him well, but I wouldn't set foot in that room of CG. I keep it to my side of CG.
So the only thing that, since I'm new here, I'm going on almost close to 7 months, but still 6 months in CG. The one thing I don't understand is why everybody fears doxing so much. Because let's say somebody doxes me, right? And they come to my front door. Isn't it a thing that if somebody comes on your property and is trying to do harm to you, you can just...
Dario. Oh, go ahead, Alex.
Okay, let me answer that question. Peter Cimeti. Have you heard about what happened with Peter Cimeti a year or 2 years ago when the cops came to his room?
Yeah, he got swatted, right?
Yeah. So there's potential life-threatening situations that can happen as a result of.
You're right.
Also, consider this too. Comicsgate is a very toxic name.
Yeah.
So there are people that
will.
Right. There are people that will legit come at you because you associate with CG. I mean, we've had instances where people got assaulted in cons because of that and what have you. So there is a stigma that can affect your life being associated with CG. So people protect their names and their identity because of it. Now, me myself, I'm the asshole that came into the movement for Guns Ablaze with my name and information already out there. So I was like, it is what it is. But there are people that stay anonymous because of that.
As well as just the average customer. Like the average customer is just the customer. They could be in the chats making fun. You don't know when somebody might take something that's just a little quip, take it out of context, use it against them, and then go and attack them. And if they know who they are, it can get really personable really fast.
And then at the same time, I'm the guy who puts my mailing address on my website and lists it in my streams all the time.
I mean, I gave War Campaign my address because I didn't freaking give a shit. I was like, come at me. You know, if you're going to come at me, come at me. I'll take you out for a steak and a beer because I have no ill qualms. I'll just say what's on my mind.
By the way, have you seen what Johnny looks like in real life? I would go to him and say, I'll buy you a steak and dinner.
I look like a 6'1" biker. Bald, big biker.
Yeah.
But that's another thing that I was worried about because there's a while where everybody's, well, now the pandemic, so we don't know, but everybody was talking about CG Con, and I was like, man, whoever
that didn't happen. That's not gonna happen.
Whoever's throwing CG Con, I hope they have enough money to have proper security because a lot of people hate CG, man.
Well, I joked that there needs to be booth in CG Con for restraining orders because nobody in CG likes anybody right now. So it will be a wrestling match for real. So that ain't happening. Trust me.
Every creator gets their own room.
yes. Their own booth and their own bulletproof vests. But this is why I stand with RJ because we both have our full information out there. So we are brothers in arms because of that.
Oh look, Fedatra is advertising the company, man.
Yeah, see, I came in here like an idiot. I have my full name as my channel, my Twitter, so it's whatever. If they want to dox me, then they're gonna get what they come for.
The thing is this: it's comic books. You shouldn't have to worry about being doxxed.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not worried.
So
I'm not. Yeah, listen. I think at the end of the day, as a creator, it is about how you handle the situation. Like, don't get into arguments with customers. Just pull back from that. Don't offer your opinion on everything, and just have fun. And I think you'll be fine.
Al Asmat is probably the best person that I've seen handle negative criticism the 100% correct way.
He's nice.
Wait, does Elazamat have a book or anything like that?
Yes,
he does.
You haven't heard? You haven't heard? Dario. Okay, you knew. Okay, I forgive you. I am the man responsible for the Street Champion Road Warrior Drake. I have a TV show on Roku and Fire Stick where Drake interviews actual people, Space Ghost style. I have a graphic novel, 110 pages, which is in the shop right now. I'm going to call them tomorrow to see about the proof. Once I have the proof in my hand, I'm going to show everybody the proof. My campaign included the graphic novel, the manga version, the coloring book, and the ash can. So even the smallest tier comes in with at least 2 books. It's going to be great.
Wait, what's your book called again? Sorry. No, wait, did he freeze? No.
Road Warrior Drake.
Okay, I'm writing that down right now.
It's called Duck Book.
I'm going to take you to the side, and I'm going to smack the name into your head until you breathe, sleep, and eat Road Warrior Drake.
Wait, Elazamat, are you Hispanic or?
I play Mexican on the show, but I'm Colombian in real life.
Finatra, go to sleep. Why are you typing shit like
and
that?
Finatra, that may be true, but the truth of the matter is, Liam said the same thing about himself.
Yeah.
Look where he's at. I don't just go somebody by their word. I make my own judgments, and if that is your case, that's fine.
Johnny, I'll give him one thing. He did put out a product.
Yeah.
Doxito never put out one product.
He tried.
Yeah, he tried, didn't he?
It was a great attempt with 26 tiers. 26 tiers. $26.
$5 between each tier. It's genius.
Yeah.
Oh, it really is a fight. It really is a fighting duck. That's awesome.
Oh, he's not a duck. He's a beast citizen. Don't call him a duck. That's racist.
And I'm going to tell Panatra, like I've even told Testify, you could do whatever you want. People are going to tell you what they feel and what the looks of aesthetics behind the whole look of what's going on. And if you want to back Smiling Bandito, great, more power to you. But you have to be willing to accept any consequence because of your decisions. That's all life is. It's a series of decisions, and you pay for your own. You get the pleasures or consequences based on that. And if anyone tells you, hey, why are you doing this? Maybe you shouldn't. They're not telling you don't do it. They're trying to make you make an educated decision, and that's up to you.
The word you said, Johnny, was consequence. A lot of people in comic skate don't understand the concept of consequence and how to handle it. And that gets them into a lot of trouble. And this is why we have the shit show we have, because we don't know how to handle the consequence and twist the narrative so that it works in our favor, even if it's negative.
I mean, 95% of my arguments have always been about the consequences. And when somebody says, well, why is this happening? And it's like, well, did you did this? Did
Johnny,
you not?
Do you want to spill the tea right now?
Well, what, spill the tea on what?
How many times have you and me screamed at each other?
Oh my God. I can't even count.
Oh, lots.
It's
Lots. Yes. I've been there. They've had a lot of heavy disagreements. It's beautiful, actually, because it's literally two grown men in a bar fighting, and afterwards they buy each other a beer. That's what that is.
Yeah. I don't view Testy as a horrible person, even though he does things that I don't necessarily agree with.
Oh, he's an asshole. It's okay.
He's his
Johnny,
own
you
person.
can say it. You're among friends now, Johnny. You can say he's an asshole. He brainwashes us. We're a part of his cult. Help us.
Same with War Campaign. They do what they do. They just do it over there. I don't care what you do. Do it over there. I don't want to be associated with it. That's all.
No, Darius, what are you doing? What is? Aren't you going to cut your vein in your forehead with that?
Here's the only part, though, with Johnny and me.
Doing massacres.
We at least come to a resolution.
And we still remain friends.
Yes.
We don't attack each other. We don't go after each other on Twitter and try to call each other names or do these shenanigans and drama like what's going on right now with Berserk Guts on Fanatra's stream. Like that's stay above that stuff. Just have fun.
That's the thing, is finding a resolution or having the mindset to seek the resolution. Yep. It's okay to disagree. And I also understand things. It's okay to disagree, but you got to figure out how to handle a situation so that you're not stuck into any drama and just deal with it and move forward.
Yep, handle
just
it
find a resolution
with the person you have the issue with.
Right, find a resolution.
Have a beer.
Exactly. That's it. Just find a resolution. You don't have to agree, but resolve something and just move forward. That's it. And then have fun. You're not having fun, it shows.
Oh, Isaac, it's the same stuff he's been doing.
By the way, Isaac, I appreciate you standing up for me when Testify was talking smack about me. This is why you are my boss, Isaac.
Oh, look, Elasmat's muted. Wonder what happened.
Just like the Asian to hire the landscaper.
Oh, gosh. It's too early in the morning to be John Malin. Stop.
Is this racist? I have two Mexicans out in front of my yard right now.
Business as usual.
Well, it's only racist if they'd not documented.
That's what's funny.
Only racist if you don't pay them.
You got to
Wait a minute, for my legal purposes, I can't confirm nor deny that.
Testify when you said my landscapers are here. Immediately, Elasmat jumped into the stream.
Me, of course he did.
What dogs you, bro?
Papa. Hey, Papa. How you doing, Papa?
All right. Well, I think we've done what we needed to do here.
I've got to go get some lunch and take care of everything I didn't take care of this morning now. So I'll see you guys later.
I would highly recommend you talk to your client and not say Smiling Doxito is the fucking best writer in CG.
Well, I know he's not hired him to write this, so.
Okay, he did say it, though.
And it's all right if Smiling Bandito was his writer, but he just just realize that putting it out there is going to have a connotation behind it.
No, Kimosabi is an amazing writer. He doesn't have Smiling Bandito on that book. If any of you go to Kimosabi's YouTube channel, he does reviews of everybody's comic books, indie comic books. So just by those reviews, you should know that he's going to put out a quality book, because he'll tell you straight up when a book goes wrong, what it needs to improve on, what it did right, stuff like that.
Well, apparently he doesn't know because he hired Smiling Doc Zito.
He not for this book. He didn't.
I didn't. I don't even know what book. Because here's the thing: Sinatra had a guy on his show to show his project. Nobody has any fucking clue what book it was. That's on the creator's part too, to put it out there so people know. But nobody knows. All I got out of it was Smiling Doc Zito is the greatest writer in CG. That's it. And it's not me being biased. That is the only line that stood out of anything that was said.
I'm going to have to go back and watch it. I don't know who was on there.
It was him and Sinatra. There was nobody else. Just them. At the very beginning. Go watch it. Very beginning.
Oh, at the very beginning? Then that was probably my boy, Gun Demon Greg.
I have no clue. The thing is this, I don't even know the guy's name.
Greg.
That's how you, if you're gonna feature somebody, you need to know the person or make them known somewhat.
Is it bad that I look at Dario and I don't know if he's sleepy or if he's still drinking or if he's hungover from the night before?
I'm always drinking.
I think Dario's good right now.
Shout out to the milkshake boys. If you know, you know.
Do they bring the boys to the yard?
Did Sinatra close out? Because yeah, what's going on?
No, it's still going on.
Oh.
How do you feel?
Berserk was crazy. And then there's a couple War Campaign guys in the chat too who are crazy.
Yeah.
That's redundant.
And that is redundant. But that's about it. I mean, me and Dark Gift got a nice talk about music in a little bit. And, that was nice.
I loved how you turned the entire thing into a shill your book stream.
Do you like how I just completely co-opted their stream? That was amazing.
Yeah. I actually said it in. If you listen back to this after, I actually gave you respect for that. I go, look, JDA took over the stream to a shill stream for him.
Yeah, make sure to back Dave's Vold, everybody.
Oh.
Yeah.
No.
Hey, John, hit me up to come on our show and I'll get you an hour for Deus Vult. I got like Tuesday or Friday open this week coming up. So.
Sure. Yeah. What time do you go?
Usually 7 p.m. Central.
Okay. Yeah, let's do Tuesday. Sounds good.
Tuesday it is.
Cool. Thank you.
Oh no! Wait, I'm sorry. Paula Ritchie grabbed Tuesday.
Paula Ritchie. I want to stream with Paula Ritchie.
I'll bring her on. She's got a book. You got a book. It'll be a literary event.
I like her. Yeah.
Cool, because she was kind of worried about she's got a superhero novel. She was kind of worried about how long she could go on about it. I'm like, I'll bring on a guest.
Oh, that's great. I actually know that series. I've been reading several of those. So
cool.
Yeah.
Cool. So I'll let her know that we're both going to be there. And see, this is how professional I am, John.
That's more than me. I don't write anything down, and even when I make my videos that are recorded videos and not live streams, I don't even I'm just I guess I'm going to talk about this, and I don't even come up with what I'm going to talk with in advance because I don't know. I'm not a professional YouTuber, and I don't want to be. So.
I just write down who's going to be there.
Wait a minute. That's very obvious, John.
Yeah, I know.
I know that YouTube has these analytics pages. I never look. The only thing I look at is how many hours am I up to now. That's it. I don't look at I had more watchers here. I had more watchers there. This is the best time of day to stream because I've got these times that I can actually use, and that's when I'm going to go, whether they're good or not.
Nice. For some reason, people keep subscribing though. Testify. I don't know what's going on. So.
I don't know either.
Might be you.
No.
It's my affiliation with Testify now. I'm synonymous with Testify.
There you go.
Yeah.
It has nothing to do with me.
Synonymous with Testify.
Dude, I have my thumb against my throat. That's how I'm having to talk now.
You've actually got a very smooth and mellifluous voice, Testify. So you got.
I really don't. It annoys the crap out of me, actually.
The person I don't understand how they don't get throat cancer after a stream. That's Comic Skate Carl because he's sitting there doing a whole hour like this.
Yeah.
He has his way with goats.
Apparently,
it's also soy rage when he's screaming.
Yes. Soy Rage is another one who's got to have a really sore throat when he's done.
Yes.
Yeah, that's
Anyway,
true.
I got to go buy lunch for the family, so I'll see you guys later.
Go away. Go
5:30
away.
Eastern time.
See you later.
ComCon, talking about our shipping business. So
cool.
We'll see you there.
Make sure to bomb the chat when I'm on with RJ, so we can totally derail things.
Wait. Shipping business? So we're going to ship Testify and Finatra?
Yes. Testify and Finatra the
Testing?
ship.
Finstify.
Finstify.
Shipping business.
I do have Finatra DMing me trying to make up. It's kind of funny.
Make up with him, yes, please.
It's not.
No. Don't make up. Make out.
Make out. I got in trouble with that. That's why I got Mike Miller and Edwin hating me for a time. Do you guys remember that?
I remember that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sounds weird.
So Edwin just started like going off on like the Fox Day Association thing to try, like everybody else was at the time. So, and he just wouldn't shut up about Vox Day. So I commissioned a furry artist, and I commissioned a beautiful image of Edwin making out with Vox Day, and I posted it to twitter.com, and they lost their shit.
Wow.
It was,
So you were the one that did that. Okay.
Yes, I did that. So yeah.
That's quite a troll. Wow.
And Vox didn't disavow me over that. He understands when I'm trolling. He doesn't care. But Edwin got very mad. Very mad.
I know you don't care. You're here for Fox Day. Fuck you.
See,
right,
Sarah
Pip,
Bum knows
I'm gonna
chuck
show you
them
one last
both in a
thing.
room and lock the door. See, Sarah Bum knows what's going on.
There you go.
Hey, look at that pretty artwork.
Thank you. So boring. Bored.
It's Sunday morning.
You're always bored, Testify.
I know. That's why I run the streams usually.
Hey, Testify. You know what I just thought about? When you got bit on the ass by that brown recluse spider.
I tell one true story again, and I can't live it down.
You might have actually been lucky because I dated this one girl probably like 7 years ago now. She got bit by a spider and she didn't even know. And then one day her forearm just split open and a bunch of little spiders came crawling out.
Ew.
So they laid.
It nested in there.
Is that why they had to amputate your legs, Testify?
Yes.
Ooh.
The legacy continues. The legend that is Testy.
It keeps going. It won't stop.
He was bit by a brown recluse and had to amputate his legs.
God damn it,
Yeah.
John.
But why do you get your legs amputated if you got bit on the ass, though?
I have no idea.
Yeah, it makes no sense.
Stop gangrene.
See, the thing that I think of is I had a friend who was bit by a brown recluse, and one of the damages that could happen is varicose veins because it's how it attacks your system. So now that I know Testify was bit on the ass by a brown recluse, I'm wondering if there's varicose veins on his ass.
Well, no, it's you.
Why are you trying to picture Testify's ass?
It's just how my mind works, man.
Oh no, Finatra is now just Dark Gift and George, and that's it. Oh no.
Wait, Finatra's still
Oh
going?
no. Yeah.
Oh, he's been going for 6 hours of
How's that?
insanity.
You guys are battling.
Is it
There's no battle. I did not want to do this stream.
Tchotchke.
Anybody hear me?
Wiggle,
I can hear you.
wiggle.
Okay, cool. I'm trying to. I'm on the laptop and I'm seeing if I'm at 1 frame a second or if I'm good or.
Hey, are those blood angels?
Are you on Wi-Fi?
I am on Wi-Fi.
It seems a little bit better. It's not 1 frame per second, but it may be around like 15, 20.
Tell that kid to shut the.
No, definitely not blood angels. Those are Sisters of Battle. Adeptus Ordo.
Oh, so the Eldar?
No.
Sister battles aren't Eldar.
No. No, man.
They're more in line with the Imperium.
They are the Imperium.
Yep.
They're part of the Inquisition.
Yep.
Heresy.
No, they're the ones that kill people that are heretics. Yeah. Anyway.
They're like the nuns.
Testify. What's your favorite 40K army?
Yeah. Slanesh.
None. Dead.
What about the towel? Anybody got love for the towel?
No.
I tried to talk Cider into playing Tau.
Fish people.
Vagina faces.
I always like the Warhammer Fantasy better, but I do like 40K as well.
My Chrome browser just decided to update, so I left for that reason. Sorry, fellas.
Should I bust out my Warcry minis and show off the paint jobs?
Oh yeah, there you go.
That I mean,
Is that what
always
Testify
up
wants
for
for his
art.
stream? That's what Testify wants for his stream.
Yep.
All
As
right.
long as
There
I'm
he
not
goes.
roboting anymore. I'm not roboting, right?
A little bit.
So I am. Okay.
Like I'm kind of impressed with what people can do with the art and the painting that they do on miniatures. I'm not that great at it, but I'm actually going to give it a shot with my Necron army. I'm kind of looking forward into getting into a little bit of paints.
Everybody starts somewhere.
Yep.
Oh, we lost Wiggle.
And we lost Testify.
Well, yeah. Never mind.
John's gone. Dario's just sitting there looking down.
Did Testify go on Finatras?
Here we are.
And then I walked out and go like, bunch of boneheads. And you know, they're gonna probably think, okay, so who's Frank and where's the phone number?
I like how he's
Oh my
stream
God,
sniping the
Tessie,
actual
what are you
StreamYard tab,
doing
so
here?
he's not giving him any.
You're on a show already,
Amazing.
Tessie. How many shows do you have to be on in one day and at once? I'm gonna stream snipe you.
The real question is, who
You know,
cares how
Tessie,
many
I try to get Berserk out, so I'm
shows
seeing the,
anyone's
Dragon
on?
Factor show, and he says you were blocking him. You know, Tess,
I hate that shit, dude. You gotta put them on different browsers, so if you go on your mixer, you could lower the one over
Right.
the other.
Are you using Chrome? Right click the
You gotta
tab. You
use-
can mute the tab.
yeah, but if he does that, he does it here.
Oh.
You got two different browsers, Chrome and Firefox. Well, Firefox has way better plugins.
Testify just not talking over there because it's funny.
No, we can't hear
You're
him.
stupid.
Oh, we can't. Oh, because it's from his. Oh, right.
No. For me, on the only worldwide stream.
He's roboting bad.
The audio
He's roboting
degradation
really
is
bad.
beautiful. Really
Yes.
like that audio degradation.
Clean up the chat.
Yep, there it goes. Yeah, no, Puree, we've had it 4 stacked before. 4 snipes going at once. Yep.
All right. So these are my iron golems.
Okay, because I'm trying to make peace. What I'm going to ask you to do, Cider, is share a screen of that stream. I'm going to go on to it. You're running things. I can't hear anything because of whatever update they did, it messed everything up.
These are my iron golems. Testify from Warcry.
John, I hate you.
It's a Warhammer fantasy game. You might want to get into this one first.
Why?
You were gonna lay out needs, and then I started playing.
Because Warcry's a little simpler.
That's out the latency.
Like a skirmish type of game. So there we go.
Around the
Here's
world.
my little whip dude.
You should like.
Oh, that's
You
like
should
Big
down-
Jam.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why,
It's like
why do I hear
Ninja.
Dark Griff? Why do I hear that, asshole?
Yeah.
But you should.
All right, I'll be back. Okay, so just share the screen.
No.
I'll be back.
No. No one cares. This is gay. I just came on here to tell you, like, this is really gay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, this is really gay. I don't know if I'm roboting still, but
No, you're not. You're good.
okay, I'm back on my phone. I was even using the better laptop, and it was just shit.
Better laptop. There's a better one.
Can you talk on 2 streams at the same time? Is that possible?
Yes, you can.
Oh, that's amazing.
God.
Oh, this is gonna be great. Okay. All right.
Oh, is there?
Yeah, I'm calling him out. I'm calling him.
I'm back.
There's a fake George in.
Oh, do you want me to ban him right now?
Oh no.
Is there?
Yeah, I'm calling him out. I'm telling everybody.
What is going on over here?
Riveting entertainment. Riveting.
This is terrible. Why are we doing this? So
I don't
stupid.
Because it's annoying. That's the answer.
Seems to be.
But the only thing is this: it's
All I hear is just craziness. I can't hear anything because I'm on 2 streams.
This was the nightmare that was in
John,
Stu and Testify's head.
You can't.
Oh,
hear
man.
it. I'm telling you.
All
Go
I
back
hear
to
is
the other
just
one.
craziness.
You gotta pick one. Yeah, you gotta.
We stacked it.
I gotta
for
pick
you.
one. Okay, bye.
Sniping each other.
Okay, bye.
Thank God.
Dario,
God.
everything up.
I gotta pick one up. What is going on?
This is so awesome.
Yes.
Holy crap! This is super streamception.
I came in.
Who's this guy? What's the
Very
Chilean?
annoying. Oh, Piano Fui's on.
I don't even know what's going on. Like, this is terrible. Please stop. Please.
Oh, Mr. Inafui needs to unblock me. I need to go over there. Hold on.
I'm gatekept. Fucking Testify's been gatekeeping me forever.
Yeah.
I'm the victim, dude. Yo, he said
That's
I
the berserk guts screaming, apparently.
Now he's trying to steal Tessie's shtick. It's funny.
And he said it in a couple Oz videos.
Yeah, I hear Dario.
No, he said I wasn't gatekept me forever.
Yep.
Humor
Screaming.
is lost on Berserk Guts. That's
Yeah.
the amazing thing because he doesn't understand humor.
No.
Oh, thank you for muting it. Thank God.
Yeah. Yeah.
You could have done this whole time.
I know how to work it. I know how to operate it.
Fucking asshole.
I'm being gatekept by Testify because, blah, blah, blah.
Thank you, audience, for enduring this madness and not leaving. I love you. I love you all.
It's actually worse for us than it is for them.
Okay, Berserk.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Holy shit, you were never gate kept. I don't know what the hell you're talking about.
You're the biggest gatekeeper. In
Mr. Yanafui's here. All right.
Hey.
Hello, fellow Americans.
Hey.
Hello.
Oh, yeah.
I'm trying to escape away from stupidity. Sorry.
Yes. So you've come to the wrong place.
Yeah, exactly. I was about to say, so you can
wrong turn in Albuquerque.
No, the other is more stupid than this.
Yeah.
It is. That one's got berserk guts.
Yeah, no.
They've gone to plaid.
Yeah, it's bad.
It's danger level plaid. Oh wow.
You know, it's funny, all these sayings, like what
Come on over to the.
is it pirate? I keep wanting to call her pirate.
Puree.
Puree? In the
puree,
chat?
like puree. Yep,
Oh,
puree.
puree. Okay. It's all these little sayings like I'm the victim and all that other type of stuff. They all come from Testy for some reason.
And it's testified joking. And he's not serious. Yet Berserk
No.
thinks he's serious and is trying to make a joke of it being serious, and it's not.
And if nobody has no game,
Like Berserk has no comedic bone to him.
Oh, Vicky's there.
Good morning.
And then you got Dark Rift
good morning to you.
that can't tell the difference between
this is
characters and
This is not Vicky. This is that
actual people.
It's Vicky. It's Vicky.
Can you mute Berserk Guts?
Welcome back.
Just sit back and watch the fireworks.
Oh, I think Berserk Guts is going to try to be ultra nice because it's a woman.
Thanks for joining. We had the Stank Compactor show. How do you like it?
Sim
It's a
powers
hot mess,
activate.
Actually.
Oh,
I'm gonna be completely honest.
You changed your little avatar to a
Alright,
red.
I'm gonna hop
Oh,
back into
yeah,
the
look,
chat.
Sim powers activated. You can hear it in his voice.
Good luck.
Because you're in the gutter, right?
No, actually, there's a long
You're in the gutter with us. It's okay.
story. It's a
There's
long.
no, this is not gutter with you, mother. This ain't no gutter. This
Okay,
is
Sinatra.
stank.
It went right over your head, too.
No.
No, it was just not very well delivered.
The
That was
razor
Berserk
sharp
Guts
wit.
flirting.
Game,
Yeah.
I would send you
Normal flirting.
and us players.
You're in the gutter with us.
Civilized.
I was
people
referring
together.
to Sheila Alien.
Oh, look,
calling
Yanafui
the
came
show
here
of
instead.
sewer rats.
And
I
Sheila
wonder
could
why.
come in here.
It was too stupid for him.
There she is.
Well, it is true.
Yeah.
And
He said he was coming here to
I-
escape
I knew
stupidity.
what was going on, right?
Unfortunately, instead of listening to Vicky talk, we have to listen to Berserk Guts talk. It sucks.
No, you don't.
Oh, thank God.
Vicky, can you recite the alphabet for us, please?
I just woke up. I don't even think I can remember the alphabet at this point.
Oh no.
Just throw some letters together. Just, you know.
Yeah.
I've been going
Berserk
for a
has
while.
no chance. I agree.
And 2 halves. One.
Oh my gosh.
One is like 1 hour, and the rest is 5 hours. of this stuff.
Look at him. He's like a meek little kitten now. He doesn't know what to
that
do.
1 hour is too early in the morning.
It's a woman, but War Campaign doesn't like her. What do I do? My penis says simp.
Puree or Purette 012, thank you for the $2.99. We appreciate it.
It's Purette. Now I know.
It's
Purette.
Puree. I just it's a weird word. It's
Purette.
different.
Okay, she said it.
Yeah, it's
Sorry.
Purette.
Okay.
Yeah, it's Purette. We got it now.
Okay. But thank
Oh,
you.
yeah.
We appreciate it.
We could read bad fanfic.
You guys should do like a soul music, like.
Oh well. Berserk Guts has gone silent now.
He's getting orders from the mothership.
Oh, he definitely is.
He's
definitely
afraid.
is.
He's afraid.
Oh,
Does
apparently
not
by-
compute. Does not compute. I have boner. Please help. Pan, give me what to say.
Yeah, that's a bad idea. Let's see if he's... No, I think Pan's asleep right now. His Twitter feed's dead.
As much as they were going after, like last night, they were
Yeah.
so active.
Yeah, unless he's talking in Discord, he's dead right now. Oh, God, my damn throat.
Literally, Berserk is dead silent.
Yeah, tomorrow we will be talking shotguns and samurais.
Woo!
So,
You hear that, Quaff?
What the fuck, Quaff?
on my channel. Yeah.
If anybody's got a link, to
Quaff
our
is
channel,
moving up to sophisticated women.
You see all that high T energy just fucking evaporated just like that?
believe in the
I
Quaff?
Yeah, I
told
know,
her
right?
It would end the minute she went in there.
Well, we also on my channel we do a series. It's getting to know, and we just sit down with.
You're right. They are
various
boys.
creators for
Children.
like an hour.
Yep.
Talk about their
Berserk
projects.
does not know how to handle himself around a woman. Hence, he does not get laid as much as he says.
At all.
hobbies,
Yep.
outside of it.
He dated a black girl when he was 12 in middle school.
Talking to them about them.
And that's why he loves Berserk.
Hello.
Oh, hi,
Oh,
Line
please,
Art.
God, show us some line art, please.
Would you like to see some line art? For
Not
a change.
I would love to. I would love
Yes.
Please, no.
So the secret is
Quite
just be
refreshing.
natural. Talk to a woman. Be natural. Be yourself. That's the most flattering thing. When you're confident and you just can be yourself, it's the most attractive thing to a woman.
Oh, what is
Speaking
this?
of being yourself,
Oh,
Oh,
no.
wow. Look at that.
I'll go
All
through
right,
this line
it's in
art
your
rather
it's
quickly.
in your hands now.
yeah, I know. Thank you. Good luck.
Ooh,
Ooh, Robo Spider one.
nice. I like that. Oh, wow. She's thick.
That's kind of on the edge of furry too.
She's thick.
Chonky.
I hope you like this
Brown.
special spider version of line art.
I do. Oh, man.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, we
Why not?
appreciate it.
That was great.
Thank you for coming and,
Thank
and
you.
breaking up the monotony.
I can only think of all the video games that have spider women in them that like Testify would be playing and be like, I can't play anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you for appreciating the line art. Isaac really appreciates the line art when I show it.
Yes. He said so. Exquisite line art. And, hey.
Yes. It definitely
Yes.
belongs in the Louvre.
Hey, there's gigantic Android. Where's our comic strip? No?
Hmm?
Comic strip?
Nope, not yet. He's not done with it. He asked about it a little earlier about the last two panels. He wanted recommendations from the chat. I think it was about an hour ago.
Okay. I'm very excited to see the next
Installment.
adventures. Yeah, the next installment of Emperor's Zerk comic strip.
Now, this one's supposed to talk about the first Jeff, I think.
Who becomes the enemy of Zerk.
The Nega Jeff.
Oh wow. That's it's wild.
Becomes a Jeffocracy.
Jeffocracy. An army of Jeff.
It's good stuff.
Well, that's why we brought out the spiders, I guess.
Well, yeah. What other reason would we have to bring out spiders?
See, that's what I like about the Necron armies, because they have spider vehicles too. So, like, that's like an extra tactic against Testify playing 40k, is I could just bring out spiders.
And they have scarabs.
Yep.
Motherfucker's got to screw this, dude.
Well, he's gone.
It's just you and I, Cider.
Yep. I guess. Took it over. Yeah, I don't really know what. Well, I do know. I know that War Campaigns moved in on Sinatra, so
I think they've always been there. Really, quite honestly, it's you're going to always run into people within the same circle. So there's going to be people who are War Campaign leaning, no matter what channel you go to.
Yep. Yep, and it wouldn't be any other reason to have Berserk Gut on like that. It's just oh well.
Smoke my reefer and be a degenerate, and you know.
Berserk Guts is just a distraction. That's all it is. It's the pull away to create distraction and just create outrage. If that's what Finatra wants on his stream, great. But a lot of people get annoyed at Berserk Guts and generally just fall out of love with the channel. Like how well did it help Oz? How well did it help Liam?
Yeah, that's what tanked Oz's channel, I think.
Yeah.
You know, Berserk Guts is way too full of himself. He thinks too highly of his own opinion. He thinks he's better than he actually is because he's overcompensating for something. And I don't know what it is, but he's always struck me as that kind of guy. El Hombre, I disagree with you. He's not a great man. A great man wouldn't be living at his mom's basement. It's just, that's a sad fact.
I thought it was Grandma's basement. I mean, whatever. I don't know.
It's messy either way.
Either way, yeah. Maybe it is his basement. Who cares?
Well, gentlemen, we've been streaming for over 3 hours now.
Yep.
Mr. Lasmat, are you still with us?
I am.
Yes. Do you have any parting words, sir?
Hold on. Let me see if because my thing is freezing. Hold on. Oh, here we go. Okay. There we go. Any parting words? I don't.
Understood.
You don't. What?
I wish I had parting words, but I don't. I'm drained of wisdom right now. I have to get my morning something. Maybe my morning burger. Maybe my morning drive. Maybe my morning shot in the arm. I don't know. I don't know. All I know is the morning shot.
Yep.
I just want to say, have fun, El Hombre. You're welcome to go to their show or be here. That doesn't matter.
All right, man. We'll talk to you later, Lasmat. Thanks for coming by.
Yes.
What was that?
I said I will try.
All right. Wiggle, before you go smoke your reefer, do you have any parting words?
Too late. I already
know. Oh, no.
I'm the straight man amongst two guys who smoke up.
Right.
Yeah,
exactly.
I'll see you in Pangea.
See you in
Hell
Pangea.
yeah, man. Johnny, it's been a
Yes,
wild
sir.
ride today.
Oh,
3
yeah,
hours
it's
of
always
this
a wild
mess.
ride.
Yeah, 3 hours of this mess, having to deal with all kinds of trouble. You know what? We're lucky that we have guys like George around to keep us laughing. What's up, George?
Well, you know, I just want to tell you that over there on the other side, it's
On the other side of the tracks. Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. The other side of the tracks, and they're wondering. They're how do you say it? They're filling up space, but there's no substance to it.
Yeah. Noise for the sake of distraction.
Yeah, that's all Berserk Guts ever is. He's just a distraction. He keeps you from actually doing anything of any substance or importance, and He bloviates any chance he gets and tries to sound substantial and with a meaning, like, oh, the space program, oh, they're doing this and that and the other because I know everything about science, even though I'm just a contractor. That's all you are.
Well, I don't know
You're a
if you
general
guys weren't
contractor.
listening. I actually called Berserk outside and said, "Why don't you come over to the trash compactor? See if you're actually are blocked or not."
Oh, he's not, and he knows he's
No.
not. The reason why he won't go on here is the same reason why most of War Campaign won't ever come on here. They feel if they come on here, it gives validity to us. That's their mindset.
Yeah.
So we have to go to where they go to engage them, but we're not looking to engage them. We're just looking to have fun.
Oh no, he farted again, Captain Manning.
Yep.
What's he
So
doing,
when
man?
you go back
Pangea's
there,
like a
just
whole gas giant.
you got to keep a bottle of Vicks around with this guy. Just rub it underneath your nose. It takes out the stank real easy. So George, do you have any final words here before we close the stream out?
Live and let live.
Have
No,
fun.
That's
no,
fair.
that's not good. That's not good. Let me think about that. No, nothing's coming to me. It's like it's just exhausting.
It really is. It's
It
exhausting.
is. Yeah.
We'll talk to you back in Pangea, all right?
All right. Well, I'm gonna hold my breath. I'll see you there.
Okay. Well, Johnny, I'd like to give you the last word on this because you've been very insightful about it and you've brought up a very, very long list of valid points. So
I'm
give you
just
the
a
last
man.
word.
I'm just a man. I'm here to have fun just like everyone else. And that's what I think everyone needs to realize at the end of the day. Have fun. Sometimes we make jabs at each other and little jokes. Don't take anything too serious. And if it seems like it's more than a joke, just tune it out, man, and get to work and do what you do. Do what you love.
Live a vida loca.
Exactly. Thank you for having me on.
Yeah, man. We'll see you back in Pangea.
See you in Pangea.
Well, we've had a long day here, so I think we ought to leave off with a message from our sponsors. Remember, Testify doesn't like coffee.
Morning. The rising sun basking the world in a soft, peaceful glow.
Coffee! Holy hot tits, we have coffee! Wait, and I can't stay focused on anything. Fried chicken! Go fuck yourself! Go fuck yourself!
Yeah, just dance.
My God! What the fuck?